Peace to the family. I'm back. I'm here. I'm live for another installment. And I'm telling you, seek upliftment, seek acknowledgement through the praise you should give for teaching, but not through negativity. So, you know, we drove, we did what we had to do. We looking very special out here. Of course, I'm with Nasutet. I'm in that Center Tumre. And this is your head of the crown, illustrious supreme grand apperception of New Covenant community. Amun Ray Center Tumre. Yeah, that is my spiritual appellation. You can't have true spirituality in this world, in this side of the planet, unless you have economic freedom. That's a whole fact. So I'm gonna walk with you, I'm gonna talk with you. And those of y'all that saying, man, I'm turning up more on the so-called materialistic aspect of things, the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm gonna give them what they hate. And since I know what people really mad about, because the elephant in the room is money, lifestyle, success, women. So guess what? I'm gonna show you more women, more success, and more of my lifestyle until you throw up. Those of you that's sick of it, I'm gonna make you throw up. Because the reality is this: if I'm that good at astrology, if I'm that good at numerology, if I'm that good at Pan-Africanism, if I'm that good at economics, if I'm that good at all the different genres of science and knowledge that we need as a people, then we should see some form of material success. And there ain't enough money in the world to steal for me to be able to be in these $200,000, $300,000 cars, even $400,000. And I'm gonna show you over and over and over, because something is wrong with our people. Whenever they see a black man have, and they think they're at eye level with that black man, or they recognize the fact that that black man comes from the same community, and if that black man doesn't sing, rap, dance, or act, it's as though he doesn't have the right to have expensive, luxurious, material things. It's like, yo, because I'm a reader and a writer for a living, that's what I do. I read and I write for a living. Everything I have has to be rented. Every home gotta be Airbnb. Every car gotta be a rental. I can't never get my credit. And if it ain't that, I stole my way into these millions of dollars. It's not fair that people should say that. Give black people more credit than that. Just the car collection itself is over $1 million. If I count my I-8 and my Ghost, which is like my third to oldest car in this path. If I count the I-8 and the Ghost, those two cars alone is over $500,000. So let's be for real. And I still have them. Everybody that keeps up with me on Facebook and Instagram knows I still have them. You've seen them in the garages. You've seen me show them day to day, every time I'm doing my thing. And guess what? You don't see these white folks hating on me. They show me love. They say, man, damn, that's dope. That's fly. Y'all should appreciate me and say, you know what? Damn, I got other races looking up to me, feeling what I'm doing, loving what I'm saying. You feel me? You feel me? I got them feeling me. Yeah, this is mine. And I'm gonna keep showing you it till it gets boring. Then I switch up the car. So since people wanna hate, that's what we're gonna do. Since they wanna hate. Since they wanna hate, that's what we gonna do. And you know you can't be in nothing sexy like this and not have a compatible sexy woman over there. You know, I gotta have compatible sexy. I can't render this car sexy until we have the accompanied sexy woman. Let's get it from an aerial view. Can we get, look at that afro. Come on, how many times have you seen an afro blowing in the wind in a Lamborghini? You feel me? How many times have you seen anyone conscious pull up? Name me the person you know that's conscious that pull up in the Lambo. We dropping this goddamn top today too. I'm not playing. Look at this. Man, this shit's sexy right here. We ain't playing around with this. We're not playing around. She is beautiful. And that's why I can't pull up and get her in no little hoopty. Them days is over. The days of the hoopty is over. So I'm about to make this pop. Word. Look at that. Complimenting her on her hair. I believe. What she was saying?
She likes how I look.
She like how you look? That was a white lady that said that, right?
Yes.
There we go. You see? But black people can't give it up. They want to say, oh, he's pimping her. Oh, this, that, and the third. Look at that, man. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Look at that. I don't give a hell what you say. And you could be modest. It's me. I'm proud. They gonna say, why he sexualizing her? Man, you want me to cover up her hair? Because her hair's sexy to me. Her hair's what's turning me on. Look at that. It's so abundant. Woo! You say natural hair don't care?
Right.
That's right. Look at that hair, man. Only thing that look like that on planet Earth is the trees. Y'all know that? Only thing look like that is trees. Let me talk to y'all. The only thing that look like that is the trees. Nothing else on the planet Earth looks like that. So what does that tell you? Everybody else has fur. We have hair. Everybody has fur. We have hair. But how many people can teach this doctrine? I'm not done. How many people can teach this doctrine and pop out in this? When I have class now, I pull up in one of these joints and let those young men know you don't gotta sell drugs. You ain't gotta hustle. You ain't got a dope deal. You know, when I went to Thailand, you know what they said in Thailand? Man, the monks don't even have to pay for where they live. They're the spiritualists of the community. The people make sure they eat. The people make them food everywhere they go. The people don't get mad that they live better. The people want them to live better because what they contribute to society mentally affects the tides of the future, affects the youth. And when the youth there sees this, the youth aspire to be the spiritualists of the community because they're praised and they're highly revered. They're appreciated and they're respected amongst their own. So if you saw teachers revered in that capacity for what they contribute to their community, you yourself would say, man, I think I'm willing to go through the disciplines of enlightening the world because their community appreciates those that enlightens the community. But in our community, we make these Creflo Dollar analogies and TD Jake analogies because secretly we are mad that anybody that contributes progressive information to the community is doing good. No, I'm done with the negativity, fam. I ain't dealing with all that. I'm just talking the truth. Now, this is us back on to what we doing. We back on what we do. We back on what we do. And this is exactly what we do. We gotta mix it up though. Cause this is my response. Cause I'm telling y'all, this is what they're actually mad about every day. This is what they're actually mad about. And they make it everything else. Who do you know every damn day there's a new accusation about me? Every day is a new one. Don't you know y'all going into overkill with the hate? They like, well, that slander didn't work. And that slander didn't work. And that slander didn't work. So now they want to tell me I have a fake child because one of my children is not my biological daughter. How come I got to explain this to people in the conscious community? Then they sexualize it. You had a grown Negro say because my daughter calls me daddy, that's sexual since she's not my biological child. If you raise a child from 7 to 8 years old, if you raise a child straight into her 20s, you don't think after a while they'll be calling you daddy too? I don't never ask a child that's not mine to call me father or daddy out of respect to the biological parent, whether they be in their life or not. But when that child feels it's incumbent to call me so, I will not take it away from that child because that's a sentiment that is shared and expressed. And for the record, my oldest daughter, she still has a great relationship with her biological father, as do I. Just the respect is there and the respect is given, man. We behaving like positive black people. We don't have to behave like a bunch of crazed Negroes. No, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. Don't call, my daughter can't call you. We don't behave like that. I'm a man of knowledge. I'm a man of knowledge, and I shouldn't even have to explain which one of my children is biological or not. God damn it, if you get into a relationship with a woman and she already has a child, when you come into that relationship, you better be willing to take that child on as your very own. You better be willing to. That's grown folk business. We're not talking about that irresponsible, sloppy stuff. The nerve of people. I see things have gotten so dry in the conscious community. Things have gotten so dry in the conscious community that we don't even need proofs, we don't need facts. All we need is speculation. Allegedly, I heard. Yeah. Thanks, man. So allegedly, speculatively, I heard this, I heard that. And I'm saying to myself, why does it matter if what you heard from someone who hates me suggested something that they did not prove to someone else that's going off of that, who also hates me, who adds more to it, remixes it. But guess what I learned? Things have dried up in the conscious community. They couldn't wait for me to come back in their world, which is YouTube, because they don't go past that. Because I've been on Facebook and I've been on Instagram. But the conscious community is YouTube. That's also their phone call. Whenever they want to talk to somebody they're upset with, they got to publish it to as much as people before the world, except for the person that they upset with. We use YouTube to dial up. Nah, I don't let these folks get me hot. Because if I did, I would be behaving like them, attacking their wives, attacking their children, cursing up a storm, using all sorts of vulgarity and profanity. So no, don't ever compare me to them. I have the right to respond to every 150 videos. All you gotta do is go online and see the latest videos that's up. They won't share what I teach that is true. Matter of fact, if what I'm saying is true right now, if you know the importance of a man coming into a relationship where there may be children, for him to embrace those children as his very own, share this video, because that's the truth. That's a fact. I don't have no stepchildren. And the minute I believe I have a stepchild in any relationship, I need to get out of it. I'm not stepping on nobody. I ain't nobody's stepdad either. I come in fully committed to put in work. Lambo Poe, that's what you call me right now. Lambo Poe, that's what my name is right now. That's what we doing. Hey, peace of the God. That's what we doing right now. We don't play no games. Look at this shiny thing right here. Shiny. Come on, we not playing around. They say, oh, you stunting. No, you know what I'm doing? I'm teaching and I'm demonstrating all at the same time. That's what I'm doing. It's demonstration. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm demonstrating. You know what I mean? Why do we have to do this demonstration? Because y'all need to know if a person's full of shit. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. If I could teach astrology and I could tell you you don't belong with this woman because y'all incompatible, so your future's not gonna work out, how come I can't determine the fucking future to make me some money? How come I could tell you and your wife ain't gonna get along? Y'all need to break up. She's not compatible. When you gonna be compatible with some fucking money so you can come out the fucking projects? You see, I look for the realism in what people teach. If you can read someone's foot and you can tell them all sorts of stuff about their history and their ancestors, then my G, you're supposed to be able to get out of poverty. I don't need a man coming out the projects reading my goddamn feet and telling me who I should be sleeping with and who I shouldn't be, because of all them secrets to the universe you got. If you wearing a bunch of quartz crystals, if you wearing a bunch of quartz crystals and black tourmaline and malachite and all of that, I want to see your life change, because you dealing with some magic. That's what you say. You say that shit is magic. You say it has healing modalities. Do you not? You say it has healing modalities. You say it's warding off all sorts of negative energy. Why can't you get some stones that ward off poverty? Now, I'm wrong when I say why you can't get some stones to ward off poverty. You want to tell me about the ancient Egyptians that built the pyramids at Giza, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. You want to tell me about those pyramids that was built in Egypt, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, aligned with the belt of Orion, Alnitak, Amnilam, and Mentaka. You want to let me know most of the pyramidal structures on the planet Earth is at the northern tropic of Cancer on the 32-degree line of latitude. And you want to brag about how brilliant those people were, and you contend that they were actually black. So how do we go from pyramids to projects and can't come back out of the projects to build more pyramids? And the pyramid of today is finance. How come you can't build or construct your reality? You telling me all this ancient history about how bright you are, how smart you are, how sophisticated you are, but when it comes time to show and prove, when it comes time to say, you know what, fam, you got all this knowledge, you know about the sun, moon, and stars, them quartz crystals and smoky quartz and clear quartz and black tourmaline is warding off energy. Oh man, you told me who I'm compatible with? Yo, sun read my foot, I ain't front, this shit is working out. But no one could give you the formula to get out of poverty? I'm holding up the traffic? Where the fuck you see traffic, man?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't do that. No, ain't no time to kid. Ain't no time to kid. You see? When you make enough money, you can talk shit. I ain't let no fucking white man talk no shit to me. Is that a fact or not, brother?
No traffic.
No traffic. He told me I'll hold up traffic. Where's the traffic at? Fuck out of here. Yo, come on, man. I don't give a fuck, boy. Nigga brought the hood out of me. I'm teaching this shit, and he gonna make that come. He made Brownsville.
They don't like that shit.
They don't like that shit.
Chicago,
You from Chicago?
I fuck with you, brother, for life.
Oh, fuck with you too, man.
Bullshit, bro. No traffic out here.
No traffic.
You just gotta say something to dominate.
But at least you see how I give it up. I don't fucking change for nobody, bro. You make enough bread so you can wear the same clothes you want. If you want to introduce me to a reality, you gotta probably dress the way I'm dressing. Back in the days, I had to dress like the people that I wanted to impress. But once you're making your bread, now motherfuckers gotta start considering if they should dress the way you dress. That's what money do. Money flip the fucking script. Money make you say, man, white man, get the fuck out of here in public. And guess what? Money here make motherfuckers tell them, yo, sir, you gotta move on. Cause they don't look at this $300,000 piece versus the trash he's driving and saying, we want this man here because he might be gambling or whatever the fuck's going on. So one thing you gotta give credit to these white folks in power, money talk. Them motherfuckers a lot of times will throw away racism if the black man got more bread than their own fucking people. I've learned that. I'm not saying all white folks, but many of them is not so ignorant that's in power that they're gonna befriend the broke white man over the wealthy black man. That's part of the secret to this shit. Get your paper up. Come on, man. Y'all know I ain't playing that game, man. I don't give a fuck. Yo, when you make that paper and you work hard for what you get, you don't let nobody tell you shit. It don't matter what race they are. You respect me, I respect you. If you disrespect me, I'm thinking you got the fucking nerve. After all that slavery and all that shit we went through, and now a brother finally come up and you think I'm gonna listen to you talk shit to me? It's a blessing that many of us can read or write. It's amazing that I even wrote 90+ books. With all the shit they did to us, how the hell am I writing more books than their children when they stripped us of our language? How the hell any of us could write a book more than any of their children? Think about it. They done took so much shit from us. And despite it all, we still fucking came up and we still manifested our reality. So at this point, can't nobody tell me nothing, especially as a non-black. You ain't telling me nothing. Because as far as I'm concerned, we was born in a handicap. We come from the hood, we was born with a handicap. You heard what I'm saying? It's a handicap match. Our shit was already messed up. It was premeditated for us to fail. So whenever you see one of us succeed, I don't care if it's boxing, I don't care if it's basketball, I don't care if it's through teaching. Yo, I salute whoever succeeds. I don't give a damn what they do and how they do it for the most part. When I see material success from our people, I know it wasn't predestined for us to have it because I know so many people put so many traps in front of us for us not to win. That damn it, when I see somebody doing good, yeah, I don't care if you just copped a Toyota Camry. If that's your come up, I salute you and I praise you as though it was a fucking Lambo. You know why? Because we are not even supposed to have. The game plan was for us to never fucking have. So how dare me look down at another man and think that I'm better than him? How dare me try to, pardon the word try, how dare me look to belittle another brother or sister, you feel me, when they have their own come up. I don't care if you got a new pair of mics. If mics is what you on, and then that's what's making you feel fly, Easter time you go to school, you show your kicks. If that's where you at on that level, I salute you. Blessings to you. I'm happy that you're happy. Don't let no one take away nothing from you. So much has been taken from us. Now when we want to have a little something, now we gotta feel guilty because it's material and we're conscious. Man, get out of here with that craziness, man. I'm not with none of that. I'm a realist. I'm a realist, you heard? And that was a brother out of Chicago who just came to listen. I didn't even know he knew me. But you know how that go. We live in a day and time, man. I'm creating a situation where the teachers will be the celebrities. That's what I'm doing. Hey, babe, you can drive the top, we can get out of here. You can drop the top, we can get out of here. Huh?
I told Ty to meet us here.
You telling him to meet us here? You can tell him to meet us elsewhere.
Okay.
I'm done with over here. We need to move. How long he said he gonna be?
He said he's getting in a car. So I'll just tell
He
him.
said he's getting in the car. Call him now and ask him if he's in the car.
I'll just tell him meet us over there.
Nah, call him and see. If he's in the car, I'll wait. But if he's not, that's it. Come on, y'all know we don't play games. I gotta do this. And you see, let me tell y'all something. I teach with confidence everywhere I go. I give it up. I apologize for cursing for y'all to hear that. But I'm not about to let no white man tell me I'm holding up traffic. When I look back, there ain't no damn traffic. I got to give it up for real. Y'all see me in real time. It don't matter what race. Y'all know I always gave it up, whether it was on the knowledge or socially. When these things happen, I'm turned up. And trust me, if you saw me with the Scientology when they went and called police, I stayed there. I don't play. When I know I'm right, I'm not letting nobody. I'm unrelenting. Now watch this. You see how brothers is disrespecting my family, talking about my wives and children? Did you see me come out with that rage towards them that I just gave this white man? Tell the truth. Y'all ain't got one video of me going against a brother, talking about my wife and my children, what these brothers are doing now. You don't see me cursing and talking crazy and wild. You don't see that. But ASAP, the second this white man try to tell me something, man, it's in my heart, because I'm not about to let that happen. I'm not your fucking son. You know they suffixed the word son to our name during slavery to make us the illegitimate bastards that we became, as they separated and broke up our family household. And we perpetuate that transgenerational behavior to this very day, because human beings are habitual creatures. What do you say? 8 minutes? Alright, drop the top for me. You know how to drop it? Come on, Net. Net's just like being in a car being pretty. She don't be wanting to drive, she don't be wanting to do shit. Today you gonna learn. You gonna learn today. You gonna learn that. Get in that car first. That's step one. Get in the car. Step one is get in the car. Today you gonna learn. Don't worry, y'all. I'm about to finish teaching. Today we gonna get some instructions on this Lambo. Polight. It's simple. I'm gonna just show you the button. You remember the button? Hold it. Don't let go. That's the problem.
Okay, Polight.
Don't let go. Okay, y'all. Let's watch the magic. Woo-hoo. Lambo. Ah, the Batmobile. Keep holding it. It's not done. Let those windows come up.
I got this.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, notice you didn't have to show me.
Oh, here we go. But you was just like, play, don't be live.
You act like I don't know.
I'm saying, you act like you don't know what to do. Watching me do it all the damn time.
I know what to do. I just let you do it.
Lord Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. That's a fact. You got them going to church. There you go. You look good back there. You should be taking me around. We could break tradition, because they ain't never seen a woman in the afro behind a Lambo. I know I never did. I know we making history here. I don't see it. It may have been done, but I ain't see it, so it never happened. Because if a tree fall in the jungle, does it make a sound? Not if I'm not in the jungle where the tree landed, so it's irrelevant. So what I'm saying now is the tree has fallen and we're here. We see it. We're in this concrete jungle. Natural hair don't care. I like that. Whoever made that up, that's dope. Look at that, man. Do that again. That is so fly. You see how buoyant it is? You see how it always comes back?
I did nothing to this hair.
Man, it's so wild, man. That hair is amazing. I think it's so dope. I think we are making a statement aesthetically. When people see us riding, you feel me? When they see us riding and your hair is blowing and they see our melanin, look at that melanin, superhero shit. Look at that. When they see our melanin, it's clear that we are obviously black. Guyanese, my Guyanese wife right here, y'all. My Guyanese. We had Sudanese wife, American wife, Dominica wife. You feel me? But right now, we got to give it up to Guyana. GT all day. Let's give it up to Miss Guyana. Miss Guyana, everybody. Miss Guyana. Let's give it up. You know that. You know, that's what this is about. This is about being young, fly, and flashy. Switch cars, just like that. I know what they mad about. I know what they mad. Because for every fly car I got, I could put a beautiful woman in it. And I ain't gotta sneak, and I ain't gotta hide, and I ain't, oh shoot, you know, I got this other woman here, hope, and then somebody say, yo, I saw Polight in this $400,000 car, but it wasn't with you. Cause you know, still to this day, there's people who tattletale, yo, you know, he's with somebody. Gee, if it's posted on Instagram, I'm pretty sure my wife got access to my Instagram. But watch this though. This is what they mad about. Look at that. Damn! Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Every day, every day, every day. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Only thing about Aminette, I don't really like to have her in the Lambo. I like to put other people in the Lambo. I'm gonna tell you why. Aminette too sophisticated. She like to have bags and all. I'd be like, baby, this is the Lambo. You gotta leave with what you have. That's it. You gotta be prepared for the day, and that's it. Net be having all sorts of extra accessories. You never know if you want to pop out with the Louis Vuittons. You don't know.
I'll do that later.
You know what I'm saying? And now she's on Fendi, but later she might want a red bottom. I'm like, oh, baby, leave for what you have. I don't be in the Lambo congested. One time she had me looking like we was moving out of our house, and the only car we got is a Lambo. I'm driving and shit. I didn't even drop the top. It was so much shit in the car.
Oh, please.
And people looking at us like, God damn. Ty tripping.
He said he was in traffic.
Yeah, he was in traffic. All right, so he said he coming. He can come then. Look at this amazing woman. This woman is amazing. This is information. What part of this is information? We call her vegan sexy. And I know a lot of y'all start soliciting a new damn hate crime. Talking about, she ain't no vegan.
I did not.
That booty is from chicken and oxtail. Yeah, we like, yo, bro, stop that. Because if you follow the knowledge, we teach you how to sustain weight or gain more based on her vegan, sexy dietary regimen. I mean, that is a scientist.
Depends on your genetics.
That's also true. And based on your genetics, you create a dietary regimen that may be able to cater specifically to your interests and needs. You may only blow up so much, but you can blow up. You can. But like she said, she's a scientist. One time the whole household was skinny as, man, string beans. It was crazy.
That was the purging season.
We was looking like we were sick. Our teeth were falling out. It was out of control.
No, that's
I have exaggerated a little. This woman is beautiful. We've been together for 20 years. And she's on her LeBron stuff. She's like a combination of LeBron on some genetic stuff and Serena Williams. Because LeBron just keeps getting better and better and better. But she ain't using no performance enhancement drugs, unless you want to call that kale and quinoa. Or I guess quinoa. Come on, man. We ain't playing no games. We enjoying it. We ain't playing no games. About to be out of here. No games must be played. It's not that type of day. It's a beautiful day. We don't play games on these beautiful sunny days like this. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Salute to Chi-Town. I was just talking about Chicago the other day. I mean, yesterday. Just was telling the people I want to head back to Chicago. That's one of my cities. Yo, ask him what he pulling up in, because that's going to determine if I'm going to film him or not. But I can't be letting him know I got friends out here. Come on. Tell him he know how Mayweather would do me. Yo, that's my man right here. I brought him to meet Mayweather, but you know, it was spontaneous, so I was just in sweats and shit. And Money May started trashing me. Cause you're like, yo, I never seen Polight off. Yo, what you doing off? And you know, I went through the Staples Center. My man wanted to go to the game, so I told him I could get you courtside. You know, I got season tickets and shit. So I go, he coming to town. I'm showing him love. May is there courtside. You know, I was telling him,
Getting it in.
yeah, I was telling him when we went courtside and we pulled up on May, and he saw I was just wearing my little sweats and kicks,
Feel it.
and he started trashing me and shit. And I was like, man, you of all people should know better, because you was with me, and May's reflexes are so quick.
Right.
How long did it take him to realize I wasn't dressed the way I normally be dressed?
3-4 seconds.
Like 3.
It's like 3-4 seconds. He like, who tapping me? Oh, Pete, what you got on?
Yo, he ragdolled me. So, I told my man just now, yo, I told him that, yo, find out what the hell he driving, because you know we can't do that. You know, the king of this land is Money May. So I can't be doing no damn streams
Word.
with a dude pulling up less, but I'm just joking. I want y'all to know I'm just joking. This is my man. He could have came with anything. We just wouldn't have filmed it. I gotta tell the truth.
You're buddy dude.
What up, man? You looking good, my
up,
beautiful black brother?
Peace. Peace.
I know you causing trouble out here.
Trying to.
Balmain, what are you doing with that?
Hey, I've been all through this bitch.
Nah. What you doing with that Balmain? What you doing with that?
I learned from you.
S on your chest?
I learned not to come out here and not play the part from the master teacher, man.
Nice. One of my greatest mentees right here. He on top. He about to come out with his podcast and his YouTube videos and all of that. This dude is mad bright. Like seriously, supernova bright.
Serious, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So we out here. Look at that. We could go to Paris if we want. Crack the Caesars. You know what I'm saying? We could go down to ancient Egypt. You know? We could do a whole lot out here.
All that vortexual energy is coming right here, and they showing you where it's at.
Facts.
They're showing you where the vortex energy at. 'Cause we got New York Times Square is like right over there.
Right over there. That's where you at, right?
That's where I'm at. But right
You in
across
New York.
that, we got Luxor, and that's gonna be Egypt. We got Egypt sitting right in the middle, right in the middle of Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
We
Pyramids.
got obelisk, right? We got the obelisk sitting.
And you know, we
right
dealing
in
with the science of the shapes. But you see, we turn that into money over here. We don't just be fascinated by the shapes and the speculative aspects of the energy.
Right.
We operatives. There's speculative facts, there's speculative conversation, there's operative application. You feel me? Just like Masons. There's speculative Masons and there's operative Masons. You know, some of us use the same tools for more noble and sophisticated purposes. It's what you learn. Those who you know, those who don't. You feel what I'm saying? So we about to get it in, because there go my boss telling me, yo, get to the next segment.
What up?
No, be out here. I had to visit mad people that I mentor out here. I just got back in this country. I got to get it in. Look at these beautiful black people. Everybody's so black, man. Man, everybody's so black right now. You know how happy I am? Because this man, he ain't no bum either, yo. He being humble. Don't let that beamer fool you. That's light. My man is not light with this. I'm telling you. He's not light. See that? See that S on his chest? See that Balmain? He playing games. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy right here, man. I'm mad proud of my brother right there, man.
Yo, we went a long way.
It's my man Ty. We go a long way.
We went a long way right now.
A long way.
Hold it down.
How I feel about Daylight? It's one of my mentees, man. He wild as shit. Just understand this. Just because I might mentor somebody, don't mean I control everything they do. Don't mean I control anything they do. But I support Daylight. Daylight is exceptionally brilliant, and he's with the shits when it comes to this consciousness. So much so he can't respect the people who call themselves conscious. Daylight is very brilliant. But you know, Daylight to me is like one of those children in class that he's so much smarter than everybody else in class, he becomes dysfunctional. That's how I describe Daylight. He's dysfunctional. He's a distractive influence, and you got to send him to the conscious community's principal's office, because when he gets bored with the people in his hip-hop, his battle rap community, or bored with people in the conscious community, he does dysfunctional stuff. Draw attention, and then he's a problem solver, so he's going to look to see, how do I solve the problem that I just created? He's having fun with life. He's doing what he wants to do. But Daylight is my man. Shout out to Beat Out, that's my homie too. Shout out to Loaded Lux, that's my homie too. Shout out to Hollow the Dawn. Hollow the Dawn, that's my homie too. Shout out to my man Disaster too, man. That's the homie too. All of them keep in tune with the knowledge. Those are all my brothers. Whatever they do amongst each other in their battle, we always make sure we can hash it out of something if need be. But I'm gonna tell you, each of them, their import into the culture is amazing. So shout out to the homie Disaster as well, man. That's my man. I gotta actually give him a ring. I ain't speak to him in a minute. He travels the world too. And he be places around the world you ain't never imagined. That's why I really rocked with Disaster, because he got a certain level of knowledge that a lot of people don't get to experience, because you only can deal with it firsthand. Shout out to Hollow the Dawn, because he's growing every year. Every year he evolves into this philanthropist, man. He really contributes and gives back to the community, man. Shout out to B Dot and Loaded Lux, who always push the envelope with the knowledge and find a way to incorporate it into that which they disseminate or propagate in the battle rap community to promulgate that information into people's consciousness. We out here, man. Just call me Professor X. I'm out here looking to create X-Men. I'm out here to show people how to nurture or cultivate the powers that already exist in them. Yeah, shout out to the homie with that book of my act, man. Y'all make sure y'all salute that brother and help him out, man. I help that man break records, but that man is the one that put it together. I have nothing to do with that part. I just help support it. So I'm glad to be part of history. Made that joint #1 in the category that deals with that book of my act. How about that? Yeah, so the brother can give y'all the link, let y'all know where to get that. Yeah, I got this bed here. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I feel heavy in the face right now. I'm just doing this because I was riding around in that Ghost and Wraith. You know, you want to be on your mature man stuff sometimes. The places I was pulling up, I had to come to my own age-wise, where I was pulling up at red carpet events and everything like that. I was chilling. But now, I'm back on my young man fly. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I like it though, I'm getting used to it, but it just made me feel like sweating just think about it, man. I ain't used to wearing no beards like that. Luckily for me, I don't bump up when I cut it. I don't like when that look. If I bumped up whenever I cut my beard, I keep the beard every day of the week. I ain't got no time to play those games. And I don't be putting on no shaving cream and all that. I just leave it as is. It's just great that I don't got no toxins in my body that's pouring out of the pores of my skin and then creating bubbles and blotches. It's good. I ain't got no chicken and turkey to sweat out of my system. That's what causes a lot of those bumps. So I get to keep this thing shiny right here. Get to keep this shiny melanin right here. Real shiny. Yeah, get to keep this. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think about the beard. I don't know. I still ain't used to this thing right here. I know a lot of sisters was like, yo, they rocking with it. My Hebrew brothers, you already know by default, they rocking with it. They don't trust nobody who don't wear a beard. I'm like, what do you do with the Hebrew brothers who don't got one? That's the question. Should you not trust them? Since birth, since their DNA don't generate beards? You know, the Hebrew brothers say, yo, you can't trust a man who cut his beard. So then I ask, how do you trust the man in your community who can't grow one? There's a lot of beardless Hebrew Israelites out there now. Maybe they should wear the kabis, which is the Egyptian false beard that Hatshepsut put on. You can learn a thing or two from Hatshepsut. Hey, yo, Ty. About to bust a move, G. Yeah, I probably need you for some recording too. I'm gonna do the interview for you and stuff, and then after that, roll me so we get a little footage before I make my next move. I got another session too. But I got you. I'm gonna knock your joint out right now. Then I gotta do a consultation with somebody. Celebrity consultation.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about.
That means we gonna get some more chicken, put some gas in the cars, all of them. Y'all don't even know what kind of problems we got. You feel me? The Rolls Royce itself, taxes on that baby is $1,800. Come on, what you talking about? $1,800 for the taxes alone. But y'all be like, man, that's expensive. But you don't understand. I could have had, watch this, I could have had a car that cost over $400,000 and paid $1,800 on the taxes. Or I could put $400,000 in the bank, right? And have to pay over $80,000 in taxes. So I put the money in the car, know that the $410,000 investment is going to appraise for $610,000 about 2-3 years after the time I bought it, which we're in the now. And then you say to yourself, I just stay within a certain miles, pardon me, don't use but so much miles on the car. So I make sure I stay inside of that 100 miles like every 3 months or so. I keep that shit on 100. I can afford to do that because I only use one of those cars when I'm, you feel me? So now what happens is if I pay $410,000, but I know it's gonna appraise for over 600 grand, I'm gonna put my money on wheels because the taxes for something that's going to turn to 610, which is at now. It's over 600 actually. It's 678. But anyway, now that it's over $600,000, right? Now that it's over $600,000, guess what's going to happen? I'm still paying the same $1,800 taxes on a car that's worth over 600 grand. But if I had 600 grand in the bank, that'd be near 100,000 plus in taxes I would have to pay. So which one do you do? I could put it in a car and pay 1,800 for taxes, or I could leave it liquid in the bank and pay over 100 grand on it, or near 100 grand.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
The people don't be understanding the science. They just looking at cars, but don't realize if I got cars that I can cash out any time if things go crazy, we liquidate, we good. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I can also defer taxes in a sense, in a very sophisticated manner. But you can't get mad at me because I found a way to pay lesser taxes legally.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
If I find a way to pay taxes legally in a lesser way, you can't get mad at me. Playing the game.
Exactly.
So to some people, they, oh man, there's a bunch of liabilities. He's not conscious. Look at all them cars. He spent all that money. But guess what? If it's time to cash out, 600 bands plus.
Got it.
You feel me?
I feel
But
you.
my shit ain't depreciated when they come off the lot. I make sure I buy these things for a specific reason. This baby right here, this is what you call a specific reason car. You buy this for specific reasons. Yes, some nigga reasons included, but there's also some fiscal reasons. Yeah, so we gonna, I guess you can follow us.
Right.
I wanna get something to drink. Yeah, tell them we out. There you go. Yo, Ty, see how it go? You gotta move your shit. I don't gotta move mine. That's how this works. He just told you gotta move your shit, did he? Welcome to the New World Order. Yo, blow your window, baby. Still got these tints up. It's hot out here. I know. No, they gotta see your afro when we start driving. But hold that. I'm about to come in. Your time to take. You're not off for work no more.
Let me buckle up.
It's yours, man?
Of course it's mine.
Nice car, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Really nice.
Appreciate it. It's a beautiful day. We come from
yeah.
nothing but hardship. Right? So I tell a white man, we come from nothing but hardship. That's your car, man? Why you asking me? You see a black woman in there with the afro. She ain't with none of you.
Let's go.
I don't see no other black people in. Why you can't suspect the only other black person here? Must be the person standing outside the car next to the woman who's in the car. This your car? Does she got an afro? I said, of course it's my car. Damn it. Then look, the hood came out of it. Gave me a dap. Life changes, man. Yeah, white man gonna ask me, is that your car? No, I'm the only other brother he see next to the woman with the afro in the car.
Hey, they be reaching.
Like no, she's beholding to the 60-year-old cat, the gray hair. Hell's motherfucker.
Oh my God, let's go.
It's a new world, like you said, it's a new world.
It's a secret society, all we got is us. You know that. Yo, I love life, man.
So the sprinkler is on right there, just so you know.
No, I gotta let you get up in this joint. I know you need it. It's social media. We in a new era. Yo, this is how
Watch
we
that
do.
water then.
Oh man, you gonna wet me up? Let me get some of that. Fuck it. Wet. Wet. Ain't that how that Chris Brown song goes? Wet. Wet. I like that Ric Flair shit. Go ahead, King. Go ahead. Take my time. I'll be right in front of you before you realize. Shit's facts. Turn this audio down. That's the only thing, man. Social media gotta stop hating on the putting your music on, man. Damn. If we had the music play, that's why I gotta do the Instagram stories, because on that I can turn up and I can play the music and get it in. You feel me? Poetic justice. Which way, Lux? This way?
Make a right.
That's all I need to know. Psych. I'm not letting y'all get that. We out of here. Woo! On my Ric Flair. Woo! Don't worry. I'm gonna show you how her hair look when we driving. Y'all gonna say, man, not only is that sexy,
Oh my gosh.
that's just dope. What level we on at this point? All of these are response videos. All of these. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you share the video. You see, we should share these videos and say, man, all of us should push ourselves to play with this reality. This car don't make me better than somebody.
No.
But I'm saying, what it does is make insecure people feel like you think you're better than them. And then they do these outlandish videos. But the reason why I say we should get enough money where we can play with these toys, because that's what this is. It's toy. So don't get mad at driving this if you could buy your child an Xbox or a PlayStation. It's the same damn thing. Just an expensive toy. But based on how much money you're making, it might not be an expensive toy. Based on how much money you make, it might just be a toy. And based on your level of sophistication and fiscal savvy, it might be an investment for a number of reasons. But I can tell you what, the people that I do business with these days, I'm gonna do it one more time. Somebody keeps texting. That's that.
Yeah.
He lost us?
Let's see. He probably did.
Just tell him drive straight and drive fast.
I lost y'all.
Tell him I'm in a lane. He can see me by myself if he goes to his left. So I'm driving slower than I need to be in the damn Lambo. Tell him he's blowing my high.
Come on.
Because I was just about to talk about something here. Tell him I'm missing the light on purpose. Call him. I'll use the phone real quick. I'm stopping at a light. Sorry about that. Watch this. About to see her hair blow. You calling him?
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful black woman. She's adorably beautiful. That skin. Probably trying to call you. Probably attempting to call you. She's probably calling you. Gotta correct myself so much times. I made big money with Polight. Stop hating. Thank you, Ampu Hotep. I made big money with Polight. Stop hating. I love that.
Ty? Okay, where are you?
Tell him in the left lane. Still driving straight.
We're in the left lane. Yeah.
We just drove by the CVS. Why would he take the back route? When did he decide to do that? Tell him to meet us by the Luxor.
The Luxor?
Yeah.
I just told him.
Tell him to meet us by the Luxor. Tell him I'll go by valet over there. That'd be a dope spot to build anyway. Which way do we turn into this damn Luxor? You know this shit be tricky.
Go in the right lane. Hey, meet us at the Luxor.
Tell him come by valet section.
Come by the
Lambo Po. Oh, did I turn the wrong way? gotta use it? And then what? I gotta drive all the way around this thing again?
No, not all the way.
Okay.
No.
No U-turns, right? Watch Lambo Poe. Then the police come, whoop whoop, and then the haters be like, yeah. Nah, what we do is act like we was gonna pull in here. Oh, I thought this was an entrance. Press R. Look at that. I gotta press R to reverse. You and I is watching the screen. Then, okay. Now what y'all gotta also realize about Lambo Poe. Hold on, gotta hit the gear. Okay. What y'all gotta realize about Lambo Poe. Now I gotta come here. Watch this. Y'all may or may not realize, but I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna push this button. This is gonna make the front of the car raise up. You probably can't see that. It's hydraulics. So that way, because this is a low profile situation, keeping a low profile. So you don't want to mess up the car hitting a bump. So when you know you're about to hit those bumps, you put the hydraulics on, because this terrain ain't smooth. We don't want to have those type of issues. I turn in here.
Yeah.
See that obelisk? Come on, man. You think Polight don't like being out here? This is still us at the end of the day. We did that. Pyramid, that looked whack what they put on the pyramid, but since when they put that there? Got the space. All sorts of stuff going on over here. Lambo Poe. That's what's going on. It's Lambo Poe. Look at that pyramid here. That Sphinx. Man, why this man, Todd, what would make him deviate? All you had to do is drive in a straight line. What would make you presume, you know what, I can't see him, let me take a back route.
That's, you probably just put the GPS on.
He don't even know where we're going. So why would he drive like he's leading us from behind? Damn, I was just bragging that this man was one of my sharpest mentees.
Stop.
But when it comes to following, he sucks. God damn. He ain't a follower, that's one thing. Goddamn leader, he ain't a follower. Lambo Poe. You making me turn? That's what that was about? I was paying attention. This is where I want to park at. Oh, man.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, no.
Picking something. Ain't no more room for
Oh,
nobody
no.
else.
Who's talking? Is it a sister or is it... Is it a sister? Tell me it's a sister.
You know,
Because if it's a sister, I know she's going to give us some slack.
No, I am not. How you doing? How can I assist you?
Oh, no. I know she my sister. Oh, no, I'm actually waiting for somebody who I lost, and they supposed to be 2 minutes behind me. Can I get 120 seconds?
You good?
All right, thank you, sister. I heard bass in her voice. I'm like, man, you know, our sisters is aggressive. I'm in that, like, hanging out with you. Right? It's fun, right? It's never a dull moment, right?
Never a dull moment.
Hold this real quick. Let me show them how to park this thing. Yo, we was out all night. So we got warm clothes that we folding up in the car and everything. But look, I gotta press both gears at the same time to put it in neutral, and then I gotta lift this brake up while it's in neutral to make sure it stays in park. The end. So now you know to press this to raise the front of the car since it's so low profile. So when you hit bumps, you don't hit that and you destroy your car. No, it's not rented. And this is why I keep showing y'all with me this every single day. I was in this when I left. Before I left to Thailand, I was in here. I came back from Thailand, I'm back in here. The only time you don't see me in here is when, you feel me? Yeah, sister's still telling people to get the freak out of here. And what I'm telling y'all is this. Look, turn around, watch this, watch this. Now, bring it back to me. This is why I keep explaining to y'all. I keep seeing this. When you looking like a certain amount of money, you get all sorts of privileges and concessions. When you look like a certain amount of money. But you also gotta have personality. Because nobody likes a rich asshole, right? So what I do, I bring a glorious, loving spirit and energy. Unless she white trying to trash me. You see, the sister, I'm gonna deal with her different. Because she's just doing her job at the end of the day. She was on my ass the second I pulled up. Damn it, I didn't even get to put it in park yet, and she got me. But I didn't even look at her. I looked at something positive. I looked at my wife because she makes me happy, she makes me smile. So I redistributed the positive energy I get from my wife, and I got in a dialogue with her, but it was as though I was dialoguing with my wife. And as my wife was smiling, I kept feeding my wife the energy that made her smile. And in turn, that's called the doctrine of mental transmutation. That's alchemy right there. I changed this sister's disposition, who knows she has to be a little aggressive because her job makes her aggressive. I changed the whole aura of the conversation. So by the time I looked at her, she was already on the way out. I don't know why I even bothered this young man. Because you see, we coming off positive. And who the heck is going to think some woman in that afro is negative like this? Nobody going to be thinking that. She looks so positive and happy. She's smiling. She laughing. I made this woman think, damn, I don't even want to interrupt the happiness. I haven't seen happiness all day. That's what this woman starts thinking to herself. And she leaves. Trust me, I'm telling you the truth. This is how I do my whole day. I do my whole day. When potential confrontation comes, I do my whole day like this. And I'm going to tell you this. If my man takes too long to come, I'm going to drive somewhere else and pull up out of respect for the sister for allowing me to stay here. So, you feel me? That's what we got to do. That's how we got to treat each other. We don't make each other's job a difficult task. This is all teaching. This is a different type of teaching. It's all teaching. Sure. So, Lambo Pole is what they call me. Damn, I want to play this music so bad. Who's playing?
One more time, homie. Where's you? Hey, actually, you over here for some rain. Hey, you over here for some rain, homie?
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up.
Alright, I gotta stop that before they... I don't want to draw attention to myself. I don't want Facebook to be like, no, that don't belong to me. Y'all gotta meet me on Instagram stories, man. Where's this guy at?
Sonny's here.
Tell him, Pete, pull it up. That Cardi B song. Pull up. I like that song. Pull up. Pull up. Dan. Pull up.
Yes.
There he is. Oh, you care to follow? It's just gonna be a straight line. I told him, I just bragged you as my mentee, but I said one thing he's not good at is following. This dude is a leader. He 1,000% leader. He don't know how to follow for shit. Oh no, we out of here. He came. Pause. Yeah, we out of here. That's true. That's absolutely true. Oh no, you're absolutely right. I'm getting out of here right now. Thank you so much, sister. I know you didn't have to do that for me, so thank you.
All that power. Right?
That's right.
We going.
You used to all that power. I hear that. I like that, man. Some people just be negative. Just because you hate your job, you have to convince everybody else you hate your job, right?
True.
Some people, it's horrible. Yeah. Care to follow? Captain, hold up. This guy gotta follow me. Hold up. You following? Tell him to fall back. Hold on, Cappy. He's always trying to break up the family. Yo, I'm telling you, life is good. Don't let them pick you. This is how I actually act every single day of the week. Right, remember that?
That's true. You need to. I think your battery pack was. It's been curved.
It's getting dark, right?
Yeah. You know what? Your phone is hot too.
That's going on. I thought I had it charging. Let me see. What we going? Left and right, right? Hold on, people. Oh, season the light and whatever. But yeah, battery pack shot. I got a battery pack for my phone, so don't always be dying on me, people. Oh, let me take these lights off. Oh no, that's the hazard. Let me take these lights off. Okay, fuck it. Got it. Woo!
See?
It's over here. It's all good. We almost done. We'll get out of here soon.
Oh.
Nah, I ain't get it.
Oh.
Please.
Thank goodness.
Let's see. Is this guy still following us, y'all? Like under your legs something so that way.
Huh?
I know Ty ass ain't even here no more. You know Ty. Yeah, I'm gonna go back where he at just so he can figure this shit out.
He's right behind this truck.
Okay, Lambo Poe, back at it again. Yeah, it's dope. Out here. That's what I do. This is exactly what I do. Exactly. No exceptions.
Yo.
Yo. You know, you guys out there with that hate stuff. It's starting to become evident what you're mad about. And this is why I said I don't have the same or I don't have the same, I don't have the luxury, I don't have their luxury. Their luxury is to post these videos over and over and over again. And in that I don't feel motivated. I be feeling depressed. I be saying, dang, why the community gotta be beefing? I just be feeling exhausted, worn out. And I just be like, man, I wish things were better. But now we doing it. Look at that here. Look at that here. Now we doing it. That's how you do it in a Lambo.
Look, you getting thumbs up.
Yeah, white people all over the world give me thumbs up. They be like, man, is that your car? We gotta work on our slavery again, our slavery tactics. They be like, man, we gotta work on our slavery tactics. I thought we had these niggas counted out for good. What the hell are they doing? Having fun on the road like this. Driving crazy like this. Driving crazy like this. I said, driving crazy like this. Woo! Show the road how I be tearing up the road. I'm on my James Brown. Huh! Ha! Airplane, look at that. Airplane about to hit the sky. Damn. It's like a video game in here. Man, I gotta play some music. I'm gonna have to cut this stream eventually. I gotta play some damn music. Yo, you know what I'm doing? You know the drink I want. I need one of that apple drink.
No. Go this way. Go this way.
What's that thing called?
Boba?
That meat thing at the end.
I think so.
I forgot to go. Remember it's called? What's it called? Yeah, but I forgot what it's called, man.
Not the boba.
Huh?
Boba.
Boba?
One is boba. The dark one is boba.
No, boba. I know what boba is. That boba be annoying because you're attempting to drink the drink and them damn boba be all over the place.
True.
No, I won't say balls.
Oh my gosh.
Man, how would that sound? You know, you're trying to drink it, but the balls is all over the place. See? Then you gotta say balls. That's why I say boba.
Super pause.
Super.
Make a slap.
Now see, you like, well, why you nah, that joint teach me how to talk better. Just call it what it is, not what it look like.
Wait, let me see.
This is right over here.
Uh-huh.
Do your thing. What I'll do, I'm gonna find some parking over here real quick. Yeah, I'm thirsty. That'll do me pretty good, and it'll be a little treat for me. Huh? Oh, okay. Let me pull over real quick over here.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find something slick to do over here. Find something real slick. What is that? Let me see what this guy's saying. I'm gonna chill here real quick to let her pick something up. Yeah, I got some disturbing news. I just need to make sure some family is okay. So I want to make sure I check in. So, babe, you can get that drink for me? Matter of fact, here, go in here, wallet in there. Take out the wallet. Yeah. So I'm gonna close this out. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait. All this hair on my face, man. You sure this is alright? You like it? It's cool. It's weird. You know, it's crazy when you're young. You want to grow this and hope it connect and all that.
I remember your days.
Remember, I was like, this damn thing won't connect. I was stressed out. Now I'm like, damn, I want this damn thing out of here. It's annoying. Yeah, I guess human beings are never satisfied. Look at that. That matching John. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Where you? You ain't bring yours here?
I'm not wearing Gucci today. I'm wearing Fendi today.
Yeah, my bad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. This man was a ball man. You know. I ain't. This is light. Cause I'm wearing pants. I couldn't even wear a belt because of these pants and they damn adjustment. I was gonna still force the belt on it, even though it's drawstrings.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want them think I ain't got the belt to go with it. That's what be bothering me. So sometimes I won't even do certain things because, you know, and then I came out here with 3 different colors of this one. So I don't want them to think I can't go black because I wore brown. Because sometimes I have to wear one brown and one black just so they know it's vast. I can diversify my portfolio now.
Word.
You know, go ahead, baby. I got you. It's to the point I carry the other colors sometimes. So when someone says nice shoes, I say, but by the way, you need to know I got the other 2 colors.
I got the other color.
No, let me stop. But this is light, y'all. This is light. This is all light. Go ahead. You getting out?
On me?
It's on you. All right. It's on you to get out here and get me something to drink. I'm thirsty. All right, go ahead. Yeah, I know. We don't want nothing weird or X-rated. No. They might catch something. You do your thing. But the second you stand up, I got you right back.
No, I'm okay.
Stupidos be like, yo, that's rented. But stupidos don't realize I got something on that part of the glass. But then they be like, if it's not rented, then show me your registration and show. What is you, Jakes? You police? You want me to keep my hands on the wheel too? You want to keep my hands on the wheel too and turn over my license and registration? These people be sounding like police, man. Baby, they be sounding like police. They be like, if it's real, then put both hands on the steering wheel and show us your license and registration. If it's really your car. Y'all know I ain't got no license, right? I got the right to travel though. No one can ever lie and say that either. No one can ever lie and say they seen me pull out a wallet and they saw that. They can never say that. But don't worry, I'm legit. I don't play around and take risks that's unnecessary. I don't do that. I pulled over, I'm good money. Leave that. Demetrius Jackson said, I'm gonna see you at the top. You're already there if you envision it. You only got a short way to go now if you can really see it. The only reason I accomplished what I accomplished because I saw it when other people was denying it. I call him back. Hey, come on, son, I'm almost finished. That's right. Of course, y'all know the slogan. If you're interested in mentorship, you can go to brother POLYGHT45@gmail.com. I just came over here to get a juice that I really like, and I'm out of here. That's how crazy that is. Now I let my man play with this toy. You know, this guy right here, he's actually very fly. I'm telling you, this guy right here is a fly guy. Hold on, let me co-sign you on your joint. This guy right here is actually a fly guy. So don't never get it twisted. I wouldn't be even nowhere remotely close to this man if he wasn't on top. We only deal with on top here, pause. The master teacher himself. See that level of respect my brother got for me? My man said I got that car on GTA, Grand Theft Auto. The people hate have no motivation, that's true. So yeah, Lambo Poe is back. Now, let me tell you something. I know how my youth are. I know how the youth, they like these toys. I like these toys. Let's be honest. You really realize the difference when you get into these machines. They're not even cars at a certain point. We either gonna call them toys or we gonna call them machines. Yo, let me turn this joint off. Yeah, you just go to brother POLYGHT45@gmail.com. Feels good to be back though. Well, you know, when I come back, I gotta go all over. So, you know, I came from Thailand and Hong Kong. That's my last 2 trips. I'm going to New Zealand next. Well, I'm doing a few stops in between because I got a lecture in Texas at a university, and then I got celebrity basketball games that I'm gonna be involved in for children that got cancer, and I think one is also funding a high school to help them get supplies. And then I'm just gonna hang out with my wives. Then I gotta break it up. The activities I'm gonna do with my wives, one at a time. And then the activities I'm gonna have with my wives 2 at a time. And then because there's 2 of my wives, they be hanging out with each other so much that I gotta hang out with the 2 of them when they hanging out. Even if I want to just do a dolo mission. So then there's everybody got to go hang out with each other too, because we keep that camaraderie. So that's when we all go out. So sometimes 1 is 2 is 3 and then it's 4. I'm waiting for the 4th one to fly in so we could turn up. Then I'm gonna hang out with her about another day or 2. She's gonna be her and I, because I ain't see her for the longest. She was out the country visiting her family. So, you know, I'm gonna have to switch the car. It's disrespectful to have all the women run through the same car. We don't do that. So I got to make sure it's a special situation each time. It doesn't mean that a wife or 2 can't be in the same car. That doesn't mean that. But out of respect, it's a respect thing as well. So what you do, if you have great moments in the Lambo recently, then we got to switch the moments up and be in a different car. That's how we do that. Yep, that's exactly how we do that. Woo! I don't be streaming this hour. It's cool though. It's real cool. And I mean, there's another weird thing that people say. I'm not allowed to travel as much as I want to travel because it's considered me being on the run. So the reason why I'm having all these experiences going all over the world, and the reason why I'm traveling from state to state, is because I'm actually on the run. And I'm suspect because one of my non-biological children called me dad. And having millions of dollars in assets, I must have stole my way through all that money. And do you see how crazy this gets? Like, at what point do you say, man, you know what, dude is smart? Because if we check out the information that he was putting out during those debates, we should know he's sharp. If we check out his zeal for knowledge, the dude will fly across the world just to get the information and share it with us, so you don't even have to spend plane ticket money, hotel, and all the other fees, nominal and expensive. You know what? I do miss Indiana, man. I used to teach in a bookstore out there. Shout out to this brother named James Chambers. He's a real good guy. He had a bookstore out there in Indiana. I gotta actually call him and just make sure he's alright, because that guy's a good guy and he really helped me along my way. So I always gotta appreciate him. He always helped me along my way. James Chambers. I used to teach at his bookstore, his All Eyes on Egypt bookstore in Indiana. Indianapolis, Indiana. Just thought about him right now. And why would this... I hope you're not being an idiot saying I can't come back to New York. Don't you know I'm playing in a basketball tournament out there in the 90s? Who keeps saying this? Last time I went back to New York, I was talking to go to Harlem, went to Harlem. I was talking to go to Brooklyn, I went to Brooklyn. In fact, and I won't lie.
The streets said, homie, can't go back home.
I know the streets is always saying that, but that's a trick to get you into.
I heard that,
that's a trick to get you into nigga talk, right? Because let me show you what the niggas do. Now, and that's why I'm using the word niggas. Only a nigga will tell you it's a no-fly zone or you can't come back here. How come the police that be killing us can come back, but I ain't allowed? They've been killing you for years, but you can't wait to have a problem with a black man telling him, but you can't come back. Now, I don't believe none of you motherfuckers. Anybody that says I can't come back, make sure you show your name in your face so I could fucking castigate you before the public and let them know how much of a punk ass you actually are. Because only a coward would tell a black man in this day and time, only a black man who's a coward would tell another black man they can't come in the community, meaning they overlooked all the other people that been coming in the community, exploiting us, raping us, molesting us, and killing us. But you found a black person that you gonna say, well, you can't come back. Real gangster. So I'm presuming all the white folks that have been giving y'all fucking hell, they're not coming back either, right? I wouldn't believe you. And proof of the matter is, I keep showing up. But what I'm supposed to keep doing every time I show up and I do streams, then it's like I'm asking for trouble. Because all you gotta do is go on my live stream. I actually got 2.1 million views doing luxury Uber in Brownsville, driving around in one of our high-end cars with my security, of course, but they're actually friends. That's the difference. So you know I roll like the president, but it should mean the same thing. I mean, whoever that can't come back, come back. So what's interesting is I'm in Brownsville Peas. That's the projects that come from, Brownsville houses. And when I'm there, real talk, dude is in the window, the first floor. I used to be on the first floor, but a couple windows away. Yo, shit, that's Brother Polight. I'm out there like 2 in the morning. So these people telling me, yo, it's 2 a.m. Ain't nobody out there. So I'm out there before it's like 10 a.m. Ain't nobody out there at 10 a.m. So we're running out of hours in the day first. And I'm telling you, this is my hood. I know the hours people hustle, they bubble. I know the time they hug the block. I know the time they just out there. The homies is just out there. You know, you walk in that elevator, smell like pigeons, like 4 goons in there. Hopefully you don't got a nice jacket or you connected with somebody. Don't come in our hood having a girlfriend and you from out our hood. Unless you really had a conversation with somebody, because you know, it may not be nobody's girl, but everybody's like, yo, we be damn for foreign to get her. You know how that go. So you gotta be careful when you come and get a girlfriend from the Ville. You feel me? And that's like some other places too. It's just part of the culture. Like, you better learn to know somebody and know somebody over there, because people tight that she ain't showing love to somebody in the hood. You think we gonna be watching you love somebody else? So I don't agree with it, but that's just the way it works, at least in my hood. So anyway, what I'm saying is, oh, it's 2 a.m. You know, who's out 2 a.m.? Well, I don't know how it is in your hood. People probably got curfew. In my hood, those is hours. 2 a.m. Whoever's out there, they with the shit, right? Or for some reason you're late and you better get home early. You better find your way to the house. So 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., where I'm from in New York, people is outside. But you ain't gonna see like Times Square traffic. You're gonna see hood traffic. Whoever's outside, we already know what it is. That's what it is. So I went my hood to see what's up. Dude came out, took a picture, boom. I said, yo, pull up tell me your name and your address, wherever. We'll pull up. We'll pick you up. We'll drive you to the next person, give us a name and address, and then we'll drop you off, keep them with us, and then they'll drive us to the next person that holler at us, drop you off, boom. I did that over and over and over and over.
The luxury.
Yeah, it's like 2 million views on Facebook. You just look it up. So, and I said this, yo, anybody got a problem, be sure to put your address there. I was doing this shit for 2 hours, bro. I did it for 2 hours. The shit has had 2.1 million views on Facebook, bro. But I'm like, you know what? When I came back, my wife said, you gotta get out of that. You still got some of that in you. That's why we don't like you going back to New York. Because you don't need to be doing that no more. You don't need to be asking people who got a problem, tell you your address so you can pull up on them live. Because I would smack the shit out of somebody. The energy was there.
Right.
The negativity was there. It's like, yo, but I was really there for my supporters who watch the live stream. But I said, share the video, let whoever know if they got an issue, give me your address and everything. And I did it for 2 hours straight. And I kept picking people up and I kept going from one place to the next. You feel me? Ain't nobody said nothing. But better believe, when I got back home, people writing on there, please, I wish I knew. Please. So what I'm supposed to do? Let me fly back again. But this is a game for bums. Because a bum can sit there, spend no money, and have you use your expenses to prove points. Right. And they don't have to use their expenses to prove any points. So this is a game for bums. Beef is for bums. That gangster crap that people tell you is artificial intelligence. It's not real. That shit is some artificial intelligence. But like I said, anybody that's really upset in the hood would be mad at the police. I ain't telling you to go bang on police. I'm just saying that line has to be a short line of people that you want to hurt, because I know who's in front of the line. And who's in front of the line is white police officers that have been gunning us down, and you can't tell me a hood that hasn't experienced it or felt it. So don't tell me nothing about, hey, you know, you can't come back. I don't believe nobody that tells me that any day of the week. And my intelligence won't allow me to back down for anyone stupid enough to want to bang on me, and don't bang on the fucking cowards that's killing our people just because they're authorities and they got licenses and they got guns. You know, you ain't gonna bypass them and fuck with me. Cause now you're gonna have a real problem. Cause I don't believe you. I don't believe in it, and we need to exterminate Negroes who think like that. Because y'all making an excuse to attack your own people because you're afraid of the real fucking enemy. I ain't with none of that. So I don't believe in none of that. I can stop that. Oh, you can't come back. Every time I fucking come, I'm like, where they at? I get back to LA. Yo, I told you can't come back. You hide. I go to Thailand, you hide. Nigga, it's live. Hide from who? Go to Hong Kong. So I can't go nowhere. What I'm supposed to do, I get it, is stay in the hood, go nowhere to prove that I'm not hiding. Because every time I go far away, there's a catch to why he on the run. The government looking for him. Dude, my passport would be revoked. Yeah, the feds is watching them now. I wouldn't be able to fly. This is the idiocy you got to do it. And this is why I haven't dealt with them Negroes in a long time. I only dealt with them recently. And I'm stepping out of it. Because what happens is they say so much stupidness, then you start responding to it, and then you realize, you know what? It ain't even necessary to respond, because these people, they don't aspire to do greater. It's nothing that you can gain from seeing black people argue than to feel depressed and have a lack of motivation. There's nothing you can gain from seeing these type of confrontations with black people, because all it is disheartening to see them talk to each other like that. You know, it makes you feel like there's no sign of hope, because we're already behind. So us disrespecting each other and then making it go viral and publicizing our grievances amongst each other only sets us back more, because now what it's doing is showing the enemy of our people that you don't even got to work that hard, because we're working on each other. We ain't giving them a slight hint. We letting them know officially, like, yo, we don't deal with each other. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not right. You know, so that's why what I add to the culture is what I don't see. My goal has always been to contribute that which we don't see. So I'm like, well, you know what? There's a lot of teachers in the community, but I don't be seeing the nice houses. I don't see the paper stacks. I don't see the dope cars. I don't see the gear, like the clothes and stuff. I don't see the beautiful women and the diversity thereof. So I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of things I don't see. So I had to challenge myself to place everything we don't see, because I don't want people sleeping on the community, right? And thinking that it can't be done. I want them to know a conscious man can do it. If we wanted to do it, we could do it because we conscious. You feel me? Because we talk a lot of stuff about metaphysics and sciences, and magic and alchemy. We talk about all of that, but we've yet to really demonstrate it before the rest of the community. So I said, maybe the onus is not on everyone to do it that teaches. Maybe I'll just be that teacher that do that. It's a win-win, because I
That's
gotta.
genius. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Think about that concept.
It's a win-win because I'll be perfecting my lifestyle in the process, demonstrating that what I know actually works. I'm not BSing you. I can tell you that what I know works because you can see my demonstration. In my demonstration, it works. And guess what? I'm still with the same woman from 20 years ago, despite the new women that's in my life. Now, that's difficult when you don't have discipline and when it's not real. To be with the same woman as other women may come and go, most stay, others get courted, whatever the case is, but the same woman's still there. Come on. Then you could go to my second wife. She's still there. From my first, and I really call my second wife my first wife, because when you polygynous, your first wife is your second wife. You feel me? Because that's when you know it's official.
Okay.
So in polygyny, your second wife is your first wife.
Jeez.
Dig it?
Deep.
It's deep.
Okay.
Your second wife is your first wife.
Okay.
So she's my first wife, my second wife. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's my first wife. Because from her, polygyny starts.
Right.
I wouldn't have been polygynous if I didn't have an additional wife, right? So she counts wife one. She's wife one.
Gotcha.
And your first wife has to pick the second wife. So you gotta hope that she didn't pick somebody sloppy and shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but your first wife, you feel me, is your second wife is your first wife, and the woman you was with, and the wife you was with in monogamy now shifts. Now,
So it's kind of like the zodiac wheel. Look at it as being like the main home base. The Pisces moves into the first house. That now you still got another Pisces coming. So another female energy is coming, and you have now this Pisces in the first house. But now you got the new female energy coming. So the new female energy is the number one.
That's right.
Which that moves to the number two of the zodiac wheel.
Drop that science, black man. And so now, Amenet becomes a father, technically. That's an ancient culture. This is not something we made up.
Aries is Abraham's father.
So but you see now, father doesn't take on a European term. It is a title of nobility. So what this means is she's been there before everyone else. You feel what I'm saying? So she's a leader in that capacity, that even the other sisters can consult her about how I think when they're brand new, because she knows me better than anyone else. So if you're a new sister coming into this organization, right? That's what this is, or this organized nation. If you're a new sister coming in, you can seek counsel from her because she knows me better than everyone else that just came in. Now, in due time, like Riot, she's been with me over 10 years. She's earned the right for her to have a say on who exactly I am to a new woman. But still, Riot came after Amenet. But at least the new woman can beseech counsel from either two. You know, and so forth and so on. Because we put in enough years together. But idealistically, no one's calling her dad, no one's calling her father. But she's considered a father in ancient culture because that word would mean the person been there. You feel what I'm saying? She's been there of old. So she knows more, she has more counsel, which sets me off. And if this is an honest relationship, she will honestly assist those sisters in becoming more compatible with me so we can fulfill or move our relationship forward. Real talk. I don't do this polygyny conversation either.
That's deep.
You must be radiating some kind of, yo, tell me something, because I don't do this shit.
You don't. Because I've been looking for this conversation and I couldn't find it.
They're going to have to go all the way to the end of the video to get that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to even know it's on this video, because the video title going to be misleading. You got to keep this stuff cryptic. Yeah. You got to get this shit crypted and coded.
I peeped that. I peeped watching your work, that you're gonna give valuable things in the beginning to hook you. Then it's gonna taper off to some shit that is like, I don't want to hear this, because it's like, okay, you don't want to learn about me, so why do I feel the need to teach you if you don't want to learn about me? So you think this blah blah rah rah shit is garbage, and so you click off the video, not knowing like I intentionally put that to ward off the people
That's right.
who shouldn't be here in the first place. Because y'all not looking for me, y'all not looking for the knowledge, y'all have a certain agenda on why y'all in this video. So we have to decode the videos in a sense to ward off the people who's not there for the right reasons. Because if you're there for the right reasons, you want to hear my entire body of work. So we're going to put that throughout the entire video. And you're going to get it in doses. Because if you give it to you all at once, the body don't retain that much information. I think it's only like...
Hey, a sister named Michelle Smith said, hey, is that bro single?
Tell Michelle Smith
You
what
can,
up.
you can let her know how to catch you or DM you, and you want to give her your Instagram, and then y'all can talk.
Hit me up on Excuse Ty, EXCUSETY, Excuse Ty, and we about to get it popping, man. I got a lot of videos, got a lot of content coming. We building this course right now.
My brother.
Just met up with the exec from Google yesterday.
Yikes.
Got the card, and we got to talk about that.
Yo.
He like, yo, we need 24 hours of continuous content, 24 hours of a body of work.
That's why you grinding like that.
That's why I'm grinding. That's
why you like, yo, Polight, I need some interviews. ASAP.
ASAP.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
ASAP.
All right.
Here.
But say less. We'll figure the rest out when we finish up with this stream. I'm about to be done. Right. But you know, ain't nothing negative being told about right now. We just chilling. That's word. Star Santoy said, I'm 19. I respect y'all and the knowledge y'all giving. Fly Life Tape. Thank you, man. You know, 19-year-old homie say respect
Word.
us when we giving.
Cause that's what it's about. It's about the youth.
Laura Cohen said, I'm looking for a husband, bro, Polight. You know, there you go, man. This is your lucky day, my man. There you go.
You put me on.
Give her your Instagram.
It took a long time.
Give her your Instagram. You can tell her that later. Say it again.
Excuse Ty. Excuse Ty.
Spell it.
EXCUSETY. Excuse Ty. Hit me up on Instagram. And I'm telling you, just
You know,
stay
niggas gonna be
tuned.
mad
Right.
at you.
Niggas is gonna be mad at me.
He ain't got nothing to do with this.
I don't have nothing to do
He's
with
an innocent bystander. He's an innocent bystander.
Hey, I'm just here for the knowledge. I'm here for the knowledge. I hope what people but this is what I hope.
You're a good
catch.
brother, man.
This is what I hope people
Let me
catch.
put it on you.
You know, because a lot of people out here, when it comes to mentorship or it comes from enlightenment or knowledge, you have to be able to sacrifice. And when it boils down to sacrifice ain't just your material things or things that don't mean a lot. Sacrifice is your security. It's you giving up a piece of your security to gain something. And what's more sacred for us is our time. What's sacred to us is our family, and it's our financial comfort, our financial security. So we have to give up all of that and be able to sacrifice that to grow.
Ty
And what's
going
gonna
crazy.
grow us is the knowledge. The enlightenment is going to grow us because that's when a transformation happens or a ascent stage happens, when we grow into our purpose. When we go into what we here for, why we here for, we have to look and see templates in other people. So this brother right here, I see myself in this person, and I'm like, yo, I want to be that of that culture. Not saying I wanted to be this brother, but everything he represented, I'm like, yo, that's where I see myself going, because all of these things I do innately. I teach
Facts.
all the time.
Facts.
I seen myself speak life into other people, and that's when we start to look outside of the books and we start to look inside of ourselves and say, the books is teaching us ourselves. It's telling us to know ourselves. When we look at the sun, when we say God gave his only begotten son, we're not looking at the sky. We're not looking at this sun when they say that in the scriptures. Why? Why not?
His only begotten son.
His
Deep.
only begotten son, he gave it. When we not looking at that, we looking for something else. Or we looking for S-O-N. No, we need to look for S-U-N. Because that's what,
Talk to him.
That's
Facts.
the bearer of light. It's the bearer of life.
They saying teach.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's gonna boil down to those 12.
Someone said, do
cranial-
y'all ideas include Pan-African ideology? This is Pan-African ideology. Not contemporary, but archaic, ancient.
This is very ancient.
It's of antiquity.
When we start to talk about the zodiac, that's what we talk about.
Yeah, that's all of antiquity. That's all our sciences from old.
That's the science of all. So we just gonna keep evolving. We gonna keep studying, and we gonna keep passing the knowledge. But if the knowledge ain't being accepted, we have to reach outside community to gain more followers, more of an influence. So when we live life, and we live life in the community, we're gonna look and say, okay, I want more in the hood. I can no longer stay in the hood because the hood ain't conducive with my dreams.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The hood ain't conducive with my dreams, so I no longer could be here. So I now have to step outside of the community, show the community, hey, I'm still here to help y'all, but now I gotta love y'all from a distance. I gotta love the community from a distance because the community didn't respect me enough because I was too accessible or too available. So I started to appear mortal. I started to appear common. I'm not common amongst these common people, although these people, but I'm not that common, and y'all see it. That's why y'all listen. That's why y'all listen, and y'all still come from answers. Y'all still come for the answers.
That's a fact. Just think we wired different.
Wired different. And
why everybody else with the BS and watching the corny, crazy TV shows with the black man doing wrong by the black woman seeking revenge. I mean, that's trash. If you watch that, you become that.
Exactly.
That's why I be telling my wives, be careful, because when you're confronted with adversity, watch this. Watch this. I be telling. Yeah, it should be. Oh, I got to reverse it. Just reverse it. Got it?
Gotcha.
That's why I be telling my wives, be careful when you watch nigga films. Look at especially Tyler Perry.
He just likes to watch white people. At times. Now, all the films that I watch, they're not. Black man is being what?
I didn't say that.
What?
Now, it's not that I just like to watch
Yes, you do.
white films, but let me explain something. No. Let me break it down.
Yeah.
Can I talk?
Nah.
That's what she learned from them Negro films. So let me tell you, this is why I watch more white films than black films. First of all, the white man, when we say that, we talking about the institution, right?
Right.
That's inclusive of a bunch of non-black people. When we say, we got to start making it clear. When we say the white man, we mean everyone that's not black. That's what we mean. That's what I mean. Because the white man's not the boogeyman. All white people ain't just here scheming on black people, right?
Right.
But there's a lot of institutions, right, that are created by non-blacks that have the ability to propagate propaganda on a massive scale, and they do not have black people's best interests at hand. So when they do produce quality films, it may not have us in there, because think about it, if you were in control of the machine called media, and it was all black people that really control it for the most part, we would have our best interests at hand first and foremost. And then we might show some good things periodically that involves other people. But if the machine is ran by mostly black people, then your most quality films will be consistent with black actors. But when black people are not the ones that control the media, and other races control the media, it stands to reason it is in their better interest to project better images of themselves than other people. Because who wants to see themselves in the worst light?
Facts.
So it's not that I don't like black films. Normally when we get a black film, it comes with too much propaganda and inconsistencies about the real black paradigm, the real love that exists. Aminette, where's she at? She running now. You feel me? It's real talk, right? It's real talk. So this don't mean.
Hey, it's real talk. Look, even the brother, he like, it's real talk.
It's real talk. So you know, I'm not mad at no race in particular, but we call it spade a spade. If we were in position, look, when we do comedy, right? We lead in the world in comedy, right? So what's our number one jokes? Our jokes be racist like a motherfucker.
Right.
But if white people told the same type of jokes in that capacity, we'd shut this shit down. So we lead in comedy. So we can say, oh, the white man eating people. Oh, the white man killing people. Oh, the white people. We can do that. But let them say, niggas are out of control. You saw what happened to the dude from Jerry Seinfeld, Kramer. The second he got heckled, and I think he was out of control. I think he went too far, right? But we couldn't handle that shit.
Right.
We can't say, man, it's comedy. Let people say what they want to say.
It's like get them off the stage, get them off the TV.
It's a double standard, right? And so if we predominantly run a sport, we'll say shit like, white man can't do that. White people can't do it. But let the white man in golf turn around and tell you, black people can't do this shit. It'd be hell. It'd be hell. If he turn around, you know, white people can't do shit like how we do it. They'd be like, man, I mean, that's one thing, we could get away. But if the white man turn around in his sport and he say a black man can't do some shit that most of them can do. Yeah, if the hockey players and the golf players start telling you, no, black people ain't good at this shit. And so far, they're the ones that predominantly run it. They wouldn't be allowed to say that without a huge backlash.
Because no black man's gonna want to go in the fucking cold ass ice ring and fall on his fucking face.
Black people just ain't about that life.
I'm fucking shoot some hoop. Fucking.
Why not? Because I ain't about no fucking ice. And I ain't about to have somebody do this shit to me and it's legal. I'm not even with that.
Word.
And I question the psyche of the black man that plays the sport. But Aminette, you can't be ducking these conversations. Come get that work. Please come get that work over here.
Oh, okay. So
they want your rebuttal.
Hey, I ain't scared. I don't need to go to church.
They want your rebuttal. They want your rebuttal. So again, it's not that I like to only watch white films, but I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, you want to be scared? You got the DMC.
No, I like suspense. She calls it horror. I don't like bloody film with people arms getting cut. Yeah, but you're horrified by the suspense films that I like The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis. That's a quality suspense film. It may be scary, but it's very sophisticated. She calls it horror. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. All right, watch this. Let me tell you some quality.
I get it. I get what he said.
No, I get it. No, I like suspense. This nigga like horror. I didn't say gore. I said horror.
Well, ain't nothing horrific if it ain't really. You know what's horrific? I'm gonna tell you what's horrific. Tyler Perry movies are horrific. That's a horror film. When I see black people acting like that, yo, the one with Tank.
Hey.
Tank. Hold on, watch this. This dude Tank. He takes the preacher's daughter. She's in spirituality. She goes on the road with him. He turns her out. He beats her up. He cheats on her, and he gives her a damn disease. That's a horror film. Now every time I walk down the block, these black women looking at me like, this nigga suspect. All because of fucking Tyler Perry. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we couldn't shake that shit for like 6 months until a new movie came out.
Damn.
You feel me?
That's deep.
That's a horror film. Whenever I see a black man portrayed like that, massively, because the film did mad numbers. Whenever I see a black man portrayed like that, that's a horror film. Because now, when a woman runs into similar adversity with her man, she's going to treat him like Tank. And she might even be wrong. It might be speculation. I know you hear me, sister. This is true. You know what I'm saying? This is true. So those are horror films. Seeing black people depicted in the light like we don't got true love or the best man. And my homie sleeping with my wife-to-be. See? These people, but these are black films.
That's deep.
Why it gotta always be a fucking scandal?
That's deep.
You feel what I'm saying? Why it gotta be a scandal?
I know something is wrong with Tyler Perry, okay?
Yeah, here we know. But you want to watch those crazy films. You want to see us wearing dresses and googling and giggling and laughing. You want to see us. You like that shit. You ain't watching none of them videos. I come in the house.
Hey, go in, bro. Keep
like, yo, my daughter can't watch.
Go in.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to
I'm in that. We want to hear the rebuttal because he going in. He don't want everybody to his side. Look, no. Defend yourself.
Because the women think that shit is just funny. That shit ain't funny. That shit is a trick.
So listen, what about Martin Lawrence?
He get a pass because he's actually Martin's a real comedian.
Everyone loves
I don't support him dressing like a woman.
He's considered a genius.
He isn't. Martin's a genius when it comes to comedy.
What is he?
Because Tyler Perry got fucking issues for real. And what I'm telling you is, when Martin did it, even though I don't like men dressing like, even though I don't. But listen, I know all of them did that. Chris Tucker shit was mad suspect. I get it. You know? And probably they like, yo, the bag is so big. I know I ain't gay. I get it. But what I'm telling you is when Martin did it, and I don't agree still, I wish he didn't put on no dress.
Right.
But when Martin did it, Martin's a comedian. He's going in his bag with what he do. Some of these other guys, when they do what they do, it'd be like, yo.
So what was Tyler Perry name? He's a comedian.
Did his son get molested, first of all?
That is true.
You don't see his...
I understand that.
Let me show you. He's venting his anger towards his race and towards what transpired based on his sexuality through his film. And he got the right when he vent that through his frustrations. But then we get impacted ultimately. So what I'm saying is, we gotta have a psychic self-defense and have the discipline to say no matter how funny or whoever might be the actor, we gotta turn our fucking head on some of that shit. Because at the end of the day, you become more accepting and more embracing of it. Because when they make you laugh and you enjoy it, then you're gonna want to see another one. Then they're gonna make you laugh and enjoy it. Then you're gonna be more accepting of men wearing dresses and all the other stuff that come with it. And then eventually you just down with it. Because what they're doing is desensitizing you. They make you watch it so much that you don't care no more. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like it. Now for you, you conscious, you got your mindset. So for you, you're like, listen, I got the discipline to enjoy myself. I dig it. I ain't say you was, but anything that you watch that fall in that category, I gotta get you. So what I'm saying is,
well, Tyler Perry is making movies, so I'm in that category.
yeah, you like it, and I don't. It's your preference. I know you disciplined.
I like what? Let's be clear.
You like them nigga films where black men be looking bad. I don't like those films.
No, not all the.
I don't say you like it because we look bad. I say you like the films when we.
Bad.
I ain't say all, because that would be wrong. You don't watch that type of stuff in entirety.
You don't see how he showed women's perspective as well?
When?
Women don't be looking, all of them are not saying this.
When does this man give us a good family film? I'll wait. Give me Tyler Perry's give me a good, wholesome family film from Tyler Perry.
I don't watch all his films, so I don't have...
Give me one good, wholesome family film from Tyler Perry.
I just tell you.
You told me you don't watch all his stuff.
Exactly, that's my answer. I don't watch all of his stuff, so I won't be the right one to give an answer, actually.
So you don't know if he got one out there?
I'm not sure.
But I bet you can name me like 8 joints he got out there where we look bad.
Not 8.
You want to go through it now?
I can name you a few.
Albert, you shaky.
No, I don't.
I know you don't watch all his stuff.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, you watch some of his stuff.
And listen,
and all that shit trash.
No, look. Mad Black Woman. There's also a good guy in there too. Like, come on, you act as though it's only all the guys are.
Let me ask you a question. What's wrong with creating a film so the black man got to deal with the adversity?
What's wrong with you creating the damn films you want?
I agree with you, and that's what I'm working towards. I totally agree. I agree with you. I'm down with that doctrine and that philosophy. But right now, we talking about if he can write those ones up and find space to show you some good stories in there. I'm not saying the man is all bad. I mean, even tell you that man is a bad man. He has the right to vent his frustrations through and project whatever images he chose to.
He said Wesley Snipes was the ugliest. Was the ugliest man in the dress ever. Yo, they be going in.
You know he ain't belong with no dress. That's a fact. He just looks too manly to be in a dress.
Right.
And that's why they put him in one. He's too much of a man. When you see Wesley, you respect Wesley. Wesley is Blade. Wesley is the fugitive and U.S. Marshal.
Said, what about Lee Daniels?
Yo, listen, man. We ain't gonna be all over the place.
Hey, what about Lee Daniels?
Yo, we ain't gonna be all over the place.
You don't want to mess with Lee Daniels?
Nah, that ain't the case. I don't want to be all over the place. Wesley, we mentioned Lee Daniels. Chris Tucker, you done mentioned me.
Hey.
You about to throw everyone under the bus.
I don't. Ooh.
What you saying?
What is you saying? What is you saying?
Say that again. What you saying?
Hold on.
What's he saying?
What's he saying?
Say it. Say it.
I said, what about the ball players that wear dresses and female clothing?
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Some of your friends?
None of my friends.
Yeah, well,
well, you better not tell me who. You better not tell me who. Well, you better not tell me who.
Look it up.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to know. I don't want to see it. And you playing dirty. You worse than these debaters. You playing dirty. Oh, so I'm gonna start telling you some of your friends is on. Nah, why you trying? Yo, Yo, man.
Why you mad?
You losing in the debate,
mad?
and you coming with the ad hominem.
Look, she coming with she like, yo, I got some shit in my pocket.
I got some dirty shit. She like, yo, if this nigga want to keep going at me, I swear I'm gonna blow his shit up.
Right. Who got the wild deuce in the deck? I do. She just ready to
Right is right, wrong is wrong. So, if anybody that's a friend of mine is going on TV, doing it, I gotta ask them. Did they do it before I know them? Or thank you. So they did it before I know them. Now that I know them, there's hope. Now they was doing it.
So you gonna be you responsible for their change?
Come on, I debate for a living.
You're not responsible.
Well, I'll tell you this. You ain't gonna be my homie. And going through that type of transition, and I ain't gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Because I'm my brother's keeper. But if you did that stuff and I wasn't with you, I didn't know you. Now that I know you, you still gotta give me some of this info. Because if you knowing some stuff I don't be knowing, you got me out there. You know what I'm saying? And now that's another conversation.
Right.
Yeah, catch me off guard on live stream. My mind is like, whoa, like, what's she talking about?
I gotta get you off your
So
She threw it off.
She just
She threw the whole conversation off.
sitting here with secrets in the relationship. Come on, man. I'll look at it later. Because I don't want to be depressed, man.
This is not a dress,
Man, nah, man.
She put up evidence. She put up the evidence. This is really
Before I know him.
this reality TV at its
Before I knew
finest.
him, though.
It's reality TV at its finest.
And now tell me, do you think he a homo?
No.
So why you think he did that? And he didn't have a dress on. He just did something a pose that looked weird.
Word.
I don't know. I don't look at it. Oh man, I've been there like you.
It's getting deep. It's getting deep on live stream.
Same energy no more. She eating
Yo,
right
yo, she just eating
She
you.
cheated. She ain't even having a debate. She's finding dirty shit. Thank you. The crow's coming. Someone just died. She catching a body right now. The crow coming out here and shit. Someone just died. The crow's like, give it up.
This is wild.
Hey, she's like, I'm gonna stop this with less words. You may speak more than me. Nigga, I'm gonna body you a picture. She thinks she has super jet. Yo, listen. Hold up, niggas in tutus on the silver
Right.
screen. Yo, listen. Y'all know I was cooking in what I was saying. This ain't got nothing to do with what I was saying.
Go back in, family.
Yeah, but I ain't got the energy. I mean, that took my energy out. But this. And guess what? This is that Negro activity I was talking about that she learned from them films. How she just went against her man. That's what she learned from the
Well, if you can't handle that,
She trying to condemn me for another man's sins to win an argument.
no, you.
I'm like, yo, did son do that before I knew him?
And what did I say?
Yes. So don't bring it up no more.
You can bring it. Nah. You thinking you can talk about that stuff, and I'm not gonna say something?
I mean, that is funny as fuck, man. I mean, that is very funny. Yo, listen, we need to keep the debate going. And because you said something that wasn't true, let me tell you. The Adjustment Bureau, dope movie, white people, Inception. I watched it again.
Who's
Just
the
crazy.
main person, the main character?
The brother though, but
That's why I like it.
it's a white film.
Melanated. No.
I like it. I like that
That's
fact
fine.
too. But
No.
it's a white film.
You listen to my point. I like to see new people. I don't always like to see new people. They're gonna come granted. That's always a given. If you majority of the stuff that you like to watch, I'm seeing frequency every white people. Now I get it. You be like, man, you know, I like watching these because they're in their natural. That's their nature.
Yeah, I like seeing
You know?
white people
So,
kill white people.
no, yeah, but they kill everybody. They kill black people too.
Yeah, but they mostly kill white people. The ones I watch.
Is that the debate right now? Stick to
I don't
the
know what we talking about.
Stick to the topic.
Because you
about to
said
go
you
somewhere
said you
else
like to
right
watch
now.
mostly black people. So
Yeah.
then what I'm going to tell you is, so even at the expense of our image being destroyed, you don't mind so long as it's an all black cast.
That's not what I'm saying.
So then when I'm telling you, I will watch an all white cast.
I did not
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is this: since you want to change the narrative,
There you go, man.
watch this. You want to
Come
change.
here with
Hold
that,
on.
yo.
You want to change the narrative to you like watching movies for all black cast because you like watching black people. I said, well,
I didn't even-
have a
those are not even
well,
my
and I,
words.
no problem, no problem. But I'm saying I don't mind
I never
watching.
said I wanna
I don't
watch
mind watching a quality film, and if the quality film has a bunch of white people in it, but it makes me think, I fuck with it. And so, cause and I watch this. Listen to this point. This is the point. Listen to this
Going
point.
somewhere else.
No, listen to this
Now
point.
you're trying to make it seem as though I only watch.
Come on
the
inside so you
nigga
can see
film.
the faces and shit. No, I'm not saying. Well, let me say for the record. Let me say for the
You gotta
record.
clear that up right now. And I'm not with that.
Go in.
And you
Go
know
in.
that.
Go in.
You can tell she watched
Go
nigga films.
in.
And how she talking. I'm not with that. Clear that up right now,
No,
yo.
because you know me.
I know you. So
Right?
watch this.
So right now the picture you're painting is
I'm not painting a picture that you only want to watch nigga
That's what
films.
you're trying to say.
Well, let me say
Well,
this for the
that's how it's
record. Let me
coming
say
off.
this for the record so I can say this for. She don't only want to watch nigga films. All right? She don't only want to watch black films where black people look bad. What I'm saying is she's a sucker for nigga films because she goes in saying it's an all black cast. So therefore it should be a good movie, and we get the letdown every damn time because we see them showing destructive images in the household. And what I'm saying is this:
all the images,
all the negative shit.
not only negative.
At the end, they get together after everyone has slept with each other's wife and husband and
That's
shit.
not true. That's you watching the best thing.
That's all of them. Waiting to excel. That's all of that. All of them. Give me a name of some quality good films that black people was in that you like to watch that deal with relationships.
Look, I haven't been watching movies lately.
You see?
The last
So give me
one
the
I
ones that you
watched
did watch.
was Wakanda, okay? Wakanda forever.
So what I'm saying is, I can watch me quality film, no matter what the race is. If it's quality, if it makes me think, if it's intricate, if it's detailed, if it's written artistically, you know, if it's about art, if it's about magic, you know, if it's historically based, it has that relevancy. Unfortunately, if it's not a bunch of black people there, I'm still watching because I'm down for the arts and for quality. That's my preference. Now, I would like to see us in more films like that, but I'm not going to starve myself based on art to relinquish this drive or the zeal I have for film, right? Because I don't see enough of us playing the type of roles that I'm interested in. So right now I'm working on writing scripts that can involve more of our people, but at the same rate, I still have a zeal to watch film of a high grade. So when I watch something like Inception, when I watch something like Adjustment Bureau, when I watch films like that, I don't, hold on, I'm coming. I don't mind watching films. I don't, watch this. Nah, listen. You praying a filibuster. I don't mind watching films with a predominantly white cast if it's well written.
I agree with that.
Point blank, if it's well written, if there's some aesthetics in there that speak to a narrative that I make subscriptions to when I'm doing my research, if I see some sacred geometry in there, if I see that, I'm lit. I'm in there for the not really for the entertainment value, but for the educational value and for the intellectual stimulus that I get from just thinking and being responsive to stimuli because I'm conscious. Now, I'm not against black films. I went to see the Black Panther because I thought that genuinely it would have so much more good than it would have anything for me to really complain about. I could bring my daughter to see it and she can have an image of a black superhero in mind. I'm with it. I don't keep my children away from watching the white superheroes either. I just keep it at a limit because I don't want them to only envision greatness coming from one race. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want to always, after the movie, talk to them about our diaspora after they've seen something in vivid detail with millions of dollars put behind it to say otherwise to what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe when they get older and they're more disciplined intellectually and have enough experience in life and history that they can make their own determination. They can discern fact from fiction. But at a young age where they're impressionable, both I'm at and I agree, yo, we gotta be easy with all this Hollywood shit. We can't have our children watching all that. We agree with that. Now we talking about each other. And I don't want to give you the impression, oh, she watches debaucherous films with all black casts. What I'm telling her is, all too many times when you give these all black casts a chance, they let us down because the image of one of us in the household or both of us in the household is being destroyed, and I don't want us to perpetuate that thinking in our relationships watching it too much. Now the question becomes, how much is too much? And this is where man and a woman compare and contrast. Because how much is too much? How much is too much is it depends on the individual.
Right.
So for me, one is too damn much. If you let us no, if Tyler Perry did it once and he did it again, damn it, he'll continue to do it again. So he, you know, his cable toe, my cable toe for him is very short. You feel what I'm saying? But it's extremely short. But I'm gonna tell you this: if Denzel Washington is in the movie, I'm most likely gonna watch it because he don't have a history of degrading us. Okay, he got a history when he's in a film like The Preacher's Wife or something like that. I think it was called The Preacher's Wife. He was an angel or something in disguise. I think it was. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. But see, when he was in a relationship film, like Denzel's in there, he ain't about to be wearing no dresses or, I mean, Denzel is somebody who said he wouldn't even kiss a white woman on film, for whatever that's worth. That's just what he says in his interview. Man, don't go finding no dress in Denzel, man. Don't even look for no shit like that, man. He ain't never worn one, man. Stop that,
Don't
man.
even find
Don't
one.
even find no shit like that, man. Man, you can't do that, man. Some shit we gotta keep secret, because don't nobody know about it. So if he did do it, don't look it up. If you never heard of it, come on, yo, don't look it up. Don't look it up, baby. Don't look that shit up. This is the internet. Somebody create.
Ah, shit. Oh.
Don't look that shit.
Oh my God.
She a savage. You gonna talk good to Denzel? Yo, you like these cats in the conscious community, man. Yo, look Denzel Washington and Denzel.
Oh, that shit funny.
Denzel. Come on, man. He ain't never did it.
Like she looking.
Yeah. Denzel's real talk. He don't do that shit. He's somebody. If he play a role, you can tell, yo, he like acting, and he may be challenging himself to play different types of roles. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, man, y'all know. I'm just reading some of the comments. But yeah, just for the record, what I won't do, for the record again, is give you the impression that I'm gonna only watch ratchet black film, because that's not true. My problem is, even when she watch a little bit of it, I'd be like, come on, baby, leave that alone. Why you need to see that? That's what I be saying. Because I want to protect my image as a black man. I don't need her having no reservations. She wind up in a scenario similar. You might start acting out the way that woman acts, because now you identify with her emotions like, damn, if someone did that to me, I'd be hurt. Then what if you think I'm in question, but I didn't do it? You might respond with that same hostility she has before you even rectify the matter. And first of all, those movies aren't created to show you how to remedy a problem that's dysfunctional in the household. They spend very little time on remedy, and the bulk of the time is on the confusion and the destruction of the black family. I'm not into none of that. You feel me? But that's what it is. But I'll tell you this. We have a slight of difference, but I don't want to give the impression, yo, she just be in the house watching niggas, because she don't. I want to say that. Yo, you gotta correct that, yo. I would ask her too. Talk to me a little better when she get upset. Yo, you gotta correct that, yo. Don't be having them niggas. Yo. Feel me?
I did not say it.
Yeah, you say it, but it's in your body, man. You better correct that. You better correct that. You was going crazy.
Because you was going left. You going sideways. Come on.
This part Myson?
Yeah. I know Myson.
Sorry, dude. He's fucking shit.
Yeah, he's positive too.
I'm like, wow. That's my song.
Yeah, he going crazy.
Cold. He cold.
So we're gonna close this out. Y'all had good conversation. What I gotta do is edit this part, show I'm in our debate,
Oh my goodness.
and have fun.
I let you.
No, but I totally get you. You like seeing black people. You like to watch us. You like to see us.
Right. That's it.
And
I would like to see us on a higher frequency when we, doing these films, but.
so now the question is, do we just settle? Like, let's just see what's out there? Because you don't really be wanting to watch films that got a lot of white people in it. I get it. But I'd be like, but them shits is dope over here.
It depends
You know
on
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
is. It's the content. It depends on what the movie's about, the storyline.
Well, I'll tell you this. You're more balanced than I. Because for me, if it ain't extremely about what I'm on, I don't want to look at it. Because my movie...
You rather be scared.
No, listen what I'm saying. My black movies would be a lecture or somebody doing some kind of dissertation. And that'd be my... Yeah. And that'd
These
be...
birds be off. Bruh.
That'd be my movie. My movie would be
I had an owl sitting right
watching
next to my house. I
Tyson
walked
Neil
outside,
deGrasse
there was
talk.
an owl just on the sidewalk.
or
What
James...
is the owl doing on the sidewalk?
My joint would be James William Gates Jr., the mathematician. I watch them guys lecture, and that'd be my movie. But that's me. I can't have everybody on the same vibe. Like, that's me. I watch them and be like, well, I got my black movie on. He did a 4-hour lecture on quantum physics. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's my movie. And she can tell you, right or wrong. Do I not be there for hours watching this stuff,
For
going
hours.
into sleep,
Yeah.
waking up to it?
Facts.
Be watching all sorts of stuff about space physics, autopoiesis, biosemiotics, unified field theory, particle physics, microbial biology. I be just sitting here for hours. The second I wake up and when I go to bed, like, yo, baby, you know what? I'm working on creating or manifesting this idea.
Yep.
I got to start watching these types of things because this thing caters to that type of interest. I be doing that for hours and I fall asleep on it. But those are movies, be they black or white, because I get so engaged. After a while, it don't matter because when I get a hold of the information, it's an all black thing. When I get it and I apply it, it's all black. So I just take the information for what it's worth, whoever gives it, so long as it's truth, and then I create my reality, and my reality becomes a movie. We living in a black movie. What you and I is doing, this is the movie, baby. This is what I'm saying. We don't need to subject ourselves to crazy people's imaginations too often. And too often is opinionated. I understand that it's subjective. But I think all too often we are depicted in ways that I'd be like, man, I don't want to watch none of it if that's how they're going to be really dealing with us. And even if they put the good guy in, it's no different from a rapper who got nothing but negative imagery. It's no different from a rapper with nothing but negative imagery. And then he do one good positive song to sell his other 12 songs.
I get that.
Yeah, don't insult my intelligence and finally do a little good one because you've been shitting on us for all them other choices. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't that what they be doing? Like, yo, I'm going to throw this positive thing, heal the world video. You feel me? And we going to hit them with the other genocidal, fratricidal, music after. Come on, man. That's why I write books. I wrote books to change the narrative as well. Because I'm tired of us being depicted negative. And that's why what the brothers is doing in the community with all the back and forth and the banging and expose this one, expose that one, expose this one, they should be ashamed of themselves after a while. You say something about somebody once, move on with your life. You say something about them twice, move on with your life. But y'all doing this every year. Every year, y'all got beef with the same people. What you doing is destroying their image. You contributing to the destruction of our image. Because what you're saying is I'm frustrated that the person I'm attempting to destroy won't be destroyed. So therefore, I'm going to keep messing with him every single year until I succeed. And if he never succeeds, you wind up failing in the process. That guy still succeeds. So then guess what? You got to do this for the rest of your life. To the end of your days until you no longer have internet service. That's how this thing works. These guys are only as powerful as their internet service. Because they didn't got Wi-Fi. They don't got no life. You feel what I'm saying? If they got 5G service, then they're pretty strong. My barometer for how strong these black men are is based on who's their service provider for internet. I can't even say based on the knowledge they have. I gotta say who's providing their internet service. Damn, that shit is high def when they slander. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say. Damn. These guys are horrible. But yeah, you go to brotherpolight45@gmail.com. You're interested in any of the mentorship services. Myself or Aminette, she's known as Vegan Sexy. That is her forte. She is amazing. She keeps the family right. She keeps us healthy. We get to eat good, drink good, live good, feel good. Oh yeah, that's what she does. She's a very powerful, powerful sister. Any closing words to make sure you are not misrepresented, Miss Lady? You saw how gangster she was. Yo, you gotta correct that, yo. Yo, correct that. Yo, fix that, yo.
I didn't know.
I'm like, yo, baby, I'm not even saying, well, fix it. Do I let them know? like, yo.
You ain't about to change my narrative.
Strong arming the shit out of me, yo.
I hear you. Word up.
Saying, let's just keep it real with the people, you know?
Keep it real.
Let's just keep it real with the people.
100. Peace, family. Love you guys.
Yeah, that's correct. BrotherPolight45@gmail.com. That's all. Peace, family. Love you guys. After all that stuff you was talking, now close out with what you like in film. Speak about what you really like, what you look for, your preferences. Because I mean, look, this is a male female thing too. Sometimes.
I like suspense. I like entertainment. I do, but I really like to see our people doing it. I'm not into gore. No, I really don't like that. I'm not into. Yeah, I don't want to be shook out my seat all the time. Cause look, when we go to watch scary movies, who is the loudest? I'm scaring people next to me because I'm scaring.
Hell yeah,
so
she be
loud.
scaring me. I be feeling bad. I be like, the film didn't scare me. She scared the shit out of me. She jump and she make noise. Ha! And everybody, and then it don't even be a scary part.
Like,
She be anticipating the damn part, and then the scary part happen, and then you scared again twice.
Right. So I'm like, yo, stop taking me to see scary movies. And you can't even protect me because your ass scared too.
Cause you scared me. You always shitting on me. I'm taking you off the camera. I gave you the opportunity to close out. She be scaring me. I be the one wanting to go see the film, but she be scratching me, grabbing me, pushing me, punching me. She mad active. She done worked up a damn sweat by the time we come out of there.
You falling asleep, I'm wide awake. I'm like, yo, did you see that? Like, don't do that.
There don't be nothing going on. You saw that? I was like, that didn't happen. That don't even happen. That didn't even exist yet.
Now I'm crazy. Now you're saying I'm thinking I'm just creating stuff. We're just anticipating what's gonna take place.
But don't you like that? That fact that
See,
that movie,
you like
hold
that.
on.
You
No,
like
the
the
movie got you
fear
so active. Yo, we go to the 4D theater where the stuff grab your leg and if it's raining, it rains on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's windy, the wind come in the theater. If something blow up, the smoke manifests. We be doing that.
If someone was under the bed in a movie, something will grab your feet. Like, it's crazy.
What?
And I think that's
It's
dope.
real.
Is that not dope or not?
That's crazy.
Right.
That's dope.
It's nuts. No.
Crazy mean to be I'm overly enthused at the idea of it.
We gotta do that joint, boy. She don't be with the shit. She cursing me out. Don't you fucking bring me back to no shit like that. I be like, yo, man. Yeah, don't you bring me no shit like that again. Fuck, you don't like to watch regular relationship film. Why you gotta send me to this type of, all sorts of, the vegan culture go out there. She be just getting on me. She be on my body. I be like, yo, listen, that's the beauty of it. It has you so engaged. They ain't even killing nobody. They using the audio, they using suspense. And I'm studying those little nuances that make film better. The way they cut from one scene to the next. Cause I write a lot, I'm always enthused at the idea of bringing a story to life. Cause I'm into the metaphysics of materializing your conceptions, thinking something into existence. The only thing second to doing that is film. The ability to write a story and get people to buy into the ideas because of the way the editing goes, the movie scores. That shit is exciting to me. Because imagine writing a book and it manifests as a film and you got people really wilding out because of it. You feel me? I be thinking about that. So I don't just be watching the film. I be looking at the little subtleties that make that film come to reality from a book. And when you think about it from that perspective, you want to keep going over and over, because now I respect the quality of the writer, but then I got to respect the people who take it to the next level and put it on film. Aesthetically, it's just a whole nother level. You feel what I'm saying? The idea to put the type of furniture in the room, like all that shit be having me bug. Like, yo, people are really brilliant that put that shit together when they read them from a book, because sometimes the book don't even detail all of that.
Right.
So then they got to add the stuff that you need for the visual. I think that's powerful, man. That's why I be wanting to write. That's why I be over here like this, yo. I gotta put something on film. I want to see that shit look like that. I want to see people interact with my thoughts. I want them to read my mind on screen. I want to write it, and I want to see the anticipation I expect them to get from the way I write. So in fact, that even enhances my ability to write, because I be thinking, damn, a lot of authors leave those technical parts out. I wonder how much of that I can include in writing to bring a story to life. So I got a whole bunch of other stuff going on in my mind that the average person don't even give a damn about when they watch a film. They probably just want to be scared, yell, and scream. Oh, that movie made me scream, you know? I can only let the music bother me, but some ding, I get it. I see what y'all doing. It's quiet, then they go, ding, I got it. And I'm not going to keep screaming after this shit over and over. But they do catch a nigga, I ain't going to lie. They do catch you. They do catch you. I see some tricky shit. And that's what I like about it. They're not using the blood and gore no more. They using the psychology of the human, looking at they get you to focus on a certain space in the film. And no matter how much you work to not focus on the space they want you to focus on, they've anticipated the part that you don't want to focus on, plus the part they got you focusing on. And then now they got a third thing going on. I love that, because I don't like being tricked. I don't like those illusions. So I like mastering those illusions. You feel me? So I like film for those reasons. That's what I'd be into. So if they do a good job with all of that, I'd be like, man, that's a good film. I'd be thinking about it like that. You feel me? But I'm just a different person. I'm different, man. I'm just different with that, man. I be liking the art behind people's persuasion. You know, I like their illusion. I like that craft. I'm like, yo, I gotta master that. I don't like being mastered. So if a movie do a good job on me, they mastered me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be mastered. So I'm going to go back into that person's films again, and I'm going to figure out, why is this happening?
I'm going to figure it out.
Because at the end of the day, the psychology, they're speaking to the psychology of humans when they produce these movies. Yeah. You feel me? So they know something that a lot of people don't know. Otherwise, they wouldn't be a success for what they do. So I got to decode it, because at the end of the day, they're going to use that same psychology in their marketing, some shape, form, or fashion. In their education, some shape, form, or fashion, they're using similar methodologies to get responses out of us, whether it be for political reasons or social reasons. You feel me? They have this anticipated response from people, and in fact, they may put out enough films to nurture or cultivate a response that they soon want to come. So normally, if there's a slave movie, there's several. Normally, if there's a cyborg genetics film, like with man and robot merging together, normally there's a slew of them, or a plethora of them. They never come out with just one isolated event. If it's a boxing movie, there's several boxing movies. You feel me? If there's one hitman going around killing everyone, there's several of them. If there's police brutality, racial profiling films and documentaries coming out, there's several of them. So it's like they're feeding the fuel, and then suddenly it manifests itself in society. Now, how much of that comes from the propaganda that they promulgated into our consciousness via film versus what they actually engineer socially for us to take in? I think it's a composite of both. I think we wind up acting out some of the stuff that they put on film, and we make it reality because of the strength that it has, or the pressing aspect it puts on our conscious. I think we want to manifesting it because we don't realize how powerful our mind actually is. You feel me? So they can show you being a slave X amount of times, and you start behaving like one in society because they ain't put out one film, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And meanwhile, what they could do is also incite racial wars because they got you so upset by the film. Then the media now decides we're going to selectively start exploiting the racial profiling that's taking place. Now, we wasn't dealing with this the whole year, but now that these movies are coming out, suddenly the news corresponds with the movies that's coming out. So the news is also corroborating the testimony of the so-called fictional film. And now, guess what? Now the third aspect is it's the media, news. That's what I mean by the media. It's the news media. It's the movies corroborating each other's testimony. Then the people start manifesting it. We start acting it out. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got crisis actors. And I believe that shit is true. I don't like dealing with all that conspiracy stuff, but it's so deep. Like, you got the movie, you got the show Empire, right? When you watch Empire, watch this. When you watch Empire, say word, they don't make it like it's real life. Like, the characters be at awards stealing character and shit. What the fuck is that? And then their music in the TV show is playing on TV. So when you're watching the show, it's kind of hard to tell between that and reality because the music is actually on the charts.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy.
So they took it to another level. And when they receive the awards, they talking to each other like that's their name. Like, you don't even know what their real name is. They still in character. And then the damn awards is probably in the show. when they receive the award, it's so dope. But then I'm like, yo, now what the fuck is really going on here? You know what I'm saying? To be able to do that, to take your character and make sure that music go on the fucking music charts. So when you're watching the show, you're rooting for their music in the show, but you're vicariously rooting for their music in real life. Or you're vicariously rooting for their music in the show because you're actually patronizing in real life. Which one is the difference? So they're making it hard for you to decipher between fact or fiction. You feel me? So when you do that, you make movies realer, because now you got an experience where you say, man, you know what? Movies are real. Because real music is being played from that character in the fake film. So either the film is real or reality is fake, it starts getting confusing. And then you got to look and study the psychology of likes. I was talking to Rashid about this. He was like, yo, you got to do this research on this. I said, man, this shit is real. I started looking this shit up. How people feel about something being liked is producing all sorts of hormones that's making people feel good. So that addiction is what's making people put up videos just so they can see likes. And you even hear people say, I'm not going to tell you this, that, or third unless you like it. Yeah. And every time they see a like, they feel good because they're empty inside, because the human experience is lost. So now they need these virtual hearts that attest to them really being loved. It's real. These endorphins are being secreted from people that's low on security. So they actually need social media to live now, to sustain themselves. These are facts, bro. Yo, that's why film is, I'll be like, yo, be careful with that film. It'd be like a hot iron. I'd be like, yo, be careful with that film. Don't be waving that film anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about film. Because it's dangerous, because the level they take it to, every time we start catching on to what they doing, they got 10 more levels to this shit. That's why I like the movie Inception, because they did the dream, then they did the dream inside the dream, and then he said, yo, we're going to go super hard. We're going to go the dream inside the dream inside the dream. And he couldn't get out of it, even when he thought he could escape it. He thought he was so deep into messing with people's minds, he thought he can go inside a dream, inside a dream, inside a dream, and be able to escape. And then they get someone to go in there that can construct walls for reality. That's for you. But what they got to do is make sure they're not sensitive to knowing anything about you, so the construct can seem real. Because if it's similar to what you know, then you'll be able to see the motifs that's hidden, and you'll be able to crack the code. So they got to make sure, in order for you not to see the consistencies and the motifs, the patterns, and the algorithms, you couldn't interface with the person that you're looking to build the traps for. You got to have a certain level of ignorance for that person so you can build their reality. So when you intrude in their dreams, they won't know. Because the second that you realize someone created a trap for you, all the people in your dreams start looking at the person that created the trap, because they're not part of your actual world. And that's how real life is. You got to watch Inception. Shit is official. I'm telling you, I just rewatched it. I didn't even understand it the first time. I thought I did. I watched it 4 days ago, probably. Yo,
that was deep.
And that's reality. When you start waking up, you start seeing the traps. Don't it look like everybody's staring at you like, what the fuck is your problem?
Right.
Say word. You see what I'm saying?
Straight up. Straight up.
Son.
And then this bitch like, yo, why is everybody on me?
Acting like I'm crazy.
Right? Like, why is everybody on
Watch
me?
that movie. Whenever someone builds the construct and it's not part of the construct, once the secret gets out that this person's not part of the construct, they're not part of the trap and all this shit, everyone in that reality, when they walk by, something is making them look at them a certain way. Yo, it's crazy. I swear. I swear. This shit is real talk. This shit is real, bro. That shit is real.
That's another conversation. We gotta get
Yo, that son, this shit is, yo, I'm telling you, this will have you thinking you nuts. I be here just thinking some stuff like, and that's why I don't even want to watch some shit sometimes. Cause I be like, man, it's making me feel away when I'm walking around like, and people acting like what's going on in film. Like, yo, let me chill, I'm gonna lose my mind. Let me get in the Lambo and let me play the role of a nigga in this reality. You feel me? So I can keep my sanity, because this is what people want to be. They want to be niggas. The teachers even want to be niggas. They bona fide. They love it. The teachers pride themselves in using cuss words and all sorts of stuff. They want to be niggas. They're falling for the trap. The trick was to make you want to be a nigga when you're supposed to be a scholar. The trick is to make you bang like you a gangbanger when you're supposed to be a scholar. So when you look at the behavior, the teachers are lost. They playing the game, and that's why I say you gotta watch that new movie called Press Play.
Yeah.
It's crazy. To me, it's the conscious community when it comes to YouTube. Everyone wants to be the master or the ruler of YouTube. So in Press Play, when you watch it, people don't indulge in reality. They put their virtual glasses on and they stay there more than they stay in reality. And they all out to kill each other and compete against each other to win the game. Because the game offers you something or a promise of what effect it'll have in reality. And later on, they had to make it a law. Later on, they had to make it a law that you had to indulge in reality at least 2 days a week because people was dealing with the virtual world too much. That's what I think is going on here. This shit is crazy. So that movie's dope. It's called Press Play or Press One or something. Press Play? Player One. Ready? It's called Ready Player One. Yo, I be on some stuff, bro. I could put some movies together and say if you watch it in this order, you're gonna come up with this concept. Cause that's what I do. I put movies in order and then I'll watch 15 hours straight to get an idea of the imagery. That's what I do, bro. I'll put, I'll put the Matrix on and I'll put movies in between each one. So I'll put the Matrix on, I'll put Adjustment Bureau, Matrix Part 2, then put Inception. You feel what I'm saying? Matrix 3. Then put Wonder World or Wonderland, whatever that is. It's a Disney film.
Oh, yeah.
Dope. They talk about Nicole's Tesla, all of that in there on the low. Shit is ugly. You feel me? But sometimes you gotta put like 8-10 movies back to back. Create a playlist for movies. Sometimes you gotta create that playlist for movies and see what they really saying out there. And because of the imagery, it speaks to a different part of your psyche. So you'll engineer more thoughts because the imagery is also being provided. So there's a time where imagery is good. There's a time where you need to be subject to your own imagination. And there's a time where they use technology to bring those ideas to fruition, which empowers you with more detail in your dreams and your consciousness, right? So there's a time and place for it all. But if it's calculative, it really is more powerful and impactful. You dig? But I mean, I'm gonna cut this part and then I'm gonna create a title for this movie thing, because this is some real talk,
Right,
bro.
this is crazy.
I wish I really took the time out to actually think to do this. But, hey,
You're
no.
welcome.
I'm there like, you're welcome. But you know, that's how it come. It be natural.
Word.
It be natural.
So natural.
Yeah, I love y'all, man. Ready Player One, thanks. Dude is basing his beliefs off of movies. Well, if I got all these damn Lambos and Rolls Royce and everything, maybe you need to do the same thing, nigga. Like, come on, man. Like, stop the negativity. Like, come on, bro. Like, living life over here. Yeah, but I must be doing something right with my applications because I'm getting all the things that I wanted. And the people that's doing all the negativity and the hating, trust me, you're part of the reality I constructed. Because that's what I use in my reality as a barometer to discern if whether or not I'm moving as fast as I think I am. And in this video game that I'm playing called Life, these haters and detractors are the bar that lets me know, oh man, I leveled up. Because at this level, there's a bigger devil. You feel what I'm saying? So when I see these different videos going up one after another, it's like coins in Mario Brothers. I'm leveling up. Because when I see bums sitting in their house doing video after video after video after video, I'm like, yo, I don't even think these characters are real. You know, in a video game, if you stand still, right, in video games, you see the background, not the more sophisticated ones, of course, but most video games, if you stand still and you watch, and that's what I did for the year, I stood still, I watched what's going on. I make my bread, but I just watch how this community looks. I stay on the outside, I look in. It's redundant. So if you watch like Mario Brothers, the mushroom monsters or whatever is going by, and they just walk by, if you stay still, they come by again. If you stay still, they just come by again.
What?
Or like if you play Pac-Man, you see the ghosts just constantly in their cipher. Like when you don't press play and you just let the game go, you see them constantly doing the same thing over and over. They'll never get tired. They'll never get tired. So in this so-called reality that I realize is actually a video game, if you pay attention, the people that are haters, right? They not really real. I realize haters are not real. Because even when you step outside of their negativity, they continue the negativity. It never stops. They're not real. They actually, if they were real, they would be like, man, these feelings will subside and they would have to do something with their life. You realize they don't have a life. Now the players have a life because you can lose it. They don't have a life, so there's nothing to lose. Yo, I'm telling you, this is real stuff. I come to these conclusions.
I need it.
Yo, they don't have a life, bro. They just constantly do this, and they're happy with it. Just like them ghosts in the Pac-Man. They just keep going through their cipher, their vortex. They just keep going through the cipher and vortex.
Yo,
That's life.
that's crazy.
That's life. You feel me? That's just what this thing is.
That's crazy.
Just because you have a little money and have a nice car, you think you know everything. Well, hold on. This is good. Why are you so uncomfortable when people question your beliefs? Ain't nobody even question no beliefs. I don't be having beliefs like that. The only beliefs I be having is the belief in my family. Well, I can say this. Beliefs as you talk, I think you're talking about religion or something. I don't deal with all that crap. But belief as into people, I believe everybody outside of me. That's all I could do. I could be right or wrong. But I'm going to tell you this. I have knowledge of self. I've been living with me long enough. I have knowledge of self. People are like, man, you got to believe in yourself. I'm like, you got to know who you are. What are you, 20, 30 years old? By now you should know. So I have knowledge of self because I've been around me enough years. I've been around me for 34 years. So I have an idea of who I am. Everything outside of me is a belief. And that's what that means. When the man says, I think, therefore I am. That means everything outside of me is subjective. And that which exists within me is objective. It's more tangible evidence pertaining to me than anything outside of me. Everything else is an illusion. This means I'm the center of my reality. I'm the axis of my reality. Everything that exists outside of me is questionable. Because I've only been around me longer than everything else outside of me. So it stands to reason I have enough data that I can process about me to arrive at genuine and pragmatic solutions when it comes to problem solving as it relates to me. But in terms of you and everyone else, it's all belief. So it's all illusion. Because I haven't spent more time with you than I did with myself. So the fact that people are looking for other people to find themselves is where the illusion begins. And then the furthest one is God. When we start going out there, when it's like, yo, the deeper you get into yourself, you manifest the very qualities you wish God actually had to change and empower your life. These are facts. These are facts. But I know I'm a madman. I'm a madman in a Lambo. That's what I am. With a mad woman who, if I tell her all she do is watch crazy ratchet black film, she gonna kick my ass. When she does it. Yeah, it is deep, man. I don't know what's causing all of this right now. I'm dehydrating from this information, bro. I gotta re-up on something to drink. Damn, I didn't know I was gonna be doing all of this, but see, this is what I'm into, though, and that's what I'm saying. When you know someone's real, not the fake video game YouTubers, right? When you know someone's real, the truth come out of who they are after you spend some time with them long enough. So even though I came out here like, man, I'm gonna start on these haters. I'm gonna show them some paper stacks. I'm gonna drive the car. I'm gonna show them how the Lambo top dropping off. But guess what? If you get me long enough, I won't even be able to front. This is what I am. But those guys slander people and talk about their wives and their children for hours, and they didn't do it again. They can't help it. Respond to them. No, that's the trick. Yo, but they said something new today. You got to get that one too. The trick is to stop my cipher, so I wind up in that Ouroboros. That's a snake chasing his tail, Ouroboros. They want you in the Ouroboros. They want you chasing your tail. They want you doing this. Like the video game. They want you constantly doing the same thing over and over, not realizing it's the same. Even Pac-Man. When you play that shit, yo, I made it to the next level. My nigga, it's still dots.
You stupid.
You feel me? That's like going to work every single day until you retire, thinking life is changing. They got us playing Pac-Man for real, son. They got us eating little dots, and every now and then we get the big fruit.
Damn.
Every now and then we get ate. We get our food ate sometime. We get burnt sometime, and other times we think we finally made it out the door. Right? What happened in Pac-Man when you finally make it out the door? You come right back through this shit, you back in the same trap. You come out, you're like, whoa, I just escaped them. These motherfuckers, more ghosts come out, and we still eating these pebbles? And now the board color change, so you know, and we party, we club to get away from the idea. So what happens when you get to the next level, right? What happens when you get to the next level? The song come on, we start clubbing, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, and then they show you Pac-Man getting chased by ghosts, and then they show him coming back bigger, and he eats the ghost, and you start clubbing, and then guess what? The fruit come out, and it starts making noise. Do, do, do. It sounds like the club. Do, 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 do. And then what you do? I gotta get that fruit. I gotta go to the club. That's where the music's at. That's what's popping. You eat it, you never satisfied. Shit is lit for a few seconds, but the reality is you still stuck in the fucking maze. But if you get a little trinket, it holds you over, so you could do the next thing again. You think you at the next level, they call that shit school. Go back again. They call that shit school. Oh, I'm going for my MBA. I'm going for my bachelor's. But nigga, you ain't happy. You ain't doing what you want to do with your life, are you? You still eating little pebbles and pebblets and dots or whatever you call it. And every time you think you go through another door, you wind up back in the maze from the other side. Damn. It's life, yo. This shit is Pac-Man for niggas. I'm telling you. I might call this shit Pac-Man for niggas.
You should call it that.
Pac-Man. This shit is Pac-Man for niggas, man.
Indeed.
It's just repetition. That's right, bro. African Sankofa. That's right. It's just stagnant. It's just repetition. It's redundant. And cats be on it for a man long. You know, I like a good game of Pac-Man, but not for no hours and no days. Or a few minutes. Okay. All right. Nigga, you ain't gonna change the screen? Like, we really gonna keep using the same motif? You not even gonna give me a highway or something? Like, that mean you ain't had to do nothing.
Damn.
So that's life for you, right? Just go to work, you know, what? Have a 9 to 5 hours. Takes an hour to go, an hour to come back. That's 10 hours. You're supposed to sleep 8 hours. You probably sleep 6. The average person is 16 hours. So now we got 8 hours left. So that means just going to work alone, you spend 2/3 of your life manifesting someone else's dream, and you only have 1/3 to yourself. And with that 1/3, you got to divide that with cooking, with cleaning, socializing with friends and family, and then divide it if you also got children. And then you might want to pray, meditate, sleep, or even vacate, go food shopping, and all that is for your 1/3. But you gotta give 2/3 of your life to somebody else. This shit is Pac-Man for niggas, man. Like, for real, yo, I be thinking shit. I be in the crib really thinking. And this is why I had to get on the level I was on, because I'm like, yo, they're about to have me not live this life, proud to not have shit, calling it pro-black. I'm thinking about this shit like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna break the matrix, because something happens when you jump in the Lambo. That means you broke the fucking system. The game don't even understand. This is the cheat code. Back in the days to play Mortal Kombat, you had to press A, B, A, C, A, B, B. That's the code for blood. I never forgot. You know, you press A, B, A, C, A, B, B for Genesis, right? Because we only had like 2 buttons anyway, so it's A and B. Oh, and then it was A, B, A, C, A, B, B. You know, that's what we press, and then all of a sudden, blood come out. Niggas used to come to the crib. Brothers used to come to the crib and wonder how we got the blood. You had to have the code for the game to get more interesting.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So we tell people A, B, A, C, A, B, B, but you had to do it mad fast. Now we start doing fatalities. This is before they came out with the books to tell you. So we had to just make the shit up in our head and hopefully we strike it. Yo, I learned how to take his head off. How you do that? You're gonna have to die again so I can figure this shit. Back, forward, down, left, right. So we like, yo, hold these two at the same time. So then it's like, okay, we get somewhere. So we learn, in order to make this game more interesting, you gotta know the code. Eventually we learn, you gotta live by it if you really want to take it to the next level, to break other people down in that matrix. If you want to take it to the next level, you couldn't just know the code now, you gotta damn near live by it. It's my eye. You feel what I'm saying? So we get a certain set of principles and rules, and now we dealing with the paradigm. Because what's a paradigm? A paradigm is a set of written and unwritten laws that people follow. So there's a lot of stuff we do on the strength in the hood, like no snitching or whatever. It's a paradigm we living in, because it's not actually written where everybody signed it, yo, I promise never to snitch. It's just something everybody living by. So we find out someone snitched, we feel away. But it's never been written. But then there are some rules that have been written. And then you have what they call girl code or guy code. Then you have what they call the G code. This is all a paradigm. It's a series, a set of written and unwritten laws that everybody follows or abides by. That's a paradigm. So when we learn, we got to create our own paradigms in order to shift. The paradigm shift, hence the term. So in order to create or bring about a paradigm shift, we have to get on code. But first we have to learn the codes. So we learn that reality is actually coded, right? And it's neither a deterministic algorithm, meaning it's causal or predestined, nor is it random. But we learn that reality is actually a language, and like all languages has syntax. Now, what do we mean by syntax? We mean by language. Well, we learn, you can say, look, I got this Lambo. I'm about to drive to, right? Drive to where? Now, what we do know, I'm not going to say I'm about to drive to socks. That ain't going to really make sense. Right? So we know a lot of things that don't belong there, but at the same time, we don't know exactly what's going to go there. But what we find out is we have the ability to place what's that destiny or what's going to be the cause of that sentence. And it could be different for everybody. But yet we got to follow the same structure. So we learn reality is encoded. And it's neither predicated upon causal determinism, right? In terms of the algorithm, nor is it random or deals with randomism. So you're not dealing with a deterministic algorithm, nor are you dealing with randomism, right? So we learn that it's actually language, and language is encoded. And you can anticipate things in language, but still not know what's next. But based on who's speaking it, they can decide how that sentence closes. But you just have to know the paradigm. You have to know the laws that have been written and those yet to be demonstrated before our eyes or available to the human eye that still do exist. And once we get the right coding, we can become masters of our own destiny. You feel me? And then all this is an illusion. So this little toy here that pisses people off, oh, it's material. So why it got you mad if it's just material? It don't got me mad. I'm happy I got it. Why me happy with it makes you mad that I got it? Because you're throwing it in my face. No, I'm not. This shit would break your face if I could throw it, and it's too heavy for me to lift it to throw it in your face. So what are you talking about? You're showing it off. That's what cameras do. This is the imagery that's available. Me in front of the car. See, people who say they're mad at materialism are actually more materialistic than the people they profess to be. They're actually more mad about the material than the person who possesses it. And the lack of possession makes them possess themselves. So therefore, them being captivated by what they see holds them captive. It's all in the words.
True, because they don't have to watch it.
They're locked in. They don't have to see this.
But they keep coming back to
See, when people say, how did you get that stuff? They think it got to be scam. They think it got to be a lie. They think it got to be Illuminati. They think I had to kill my daughter in order to get it. But what they won't say is maybe he knows something about reality. Maybe he knows something about consciousness that no one's talking about. Maybe I stumbled across something and now I'm making it easy. Every year they see me go higher and higher, but they never suggest to themselves that maybe he knows something that other people don't. And I'll close out with that. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. My phone is dying, so that's how we're going to do it. Peace.